Phantasmagorium was built over a hidden uh, a hidden monastery of the Grand Order of Archivists.
Is it the Grand or the Sacred Order?
Okay, yeah, yeah, it might be the latter, the Sacred Order of Archivists,
All right.
Hmm.
of which his parents were members. And he has a hope that his mother might still be alive and that she's been hiding there.
Ah,
Now, remind me, what was your plan with the imp?
Mm, I think our initial plan there was to we were gonna take the contract down through the like down through the little underground river and
Mm-hmm.
hide it out off the kind of at the where the cave exits kind of out there, like kind of out remotely.
Okay. So I think it's still Sunday. It's still the beginning of the week. I'll push the time up to like it's just before afternoon. After you guys have done some whatchamacallit. Actually, did you dealt with the imp first, and then you guys did the City Hall thing, right? So maybe it actually is late
No, it was the other way
that day or
around.
the next day.
The imp
Oh,
thing
it was the
was
other
the
way
last
around?
thing we did. Yeah, the imp was
Okay.
the last thing we did.
All right,
So
so then it is Sunday, relatively not relatively, but kind of early still.
is this like the same day that we did the contract, or that we like found that, or was this like the day after?
I feel like we may have jumped a few like days, like speedily, just
I
saying
don't
like,
think
all
it
right,
was
what
a
do you do
few
today?
days.
Maybe it was just one.
Yeah, I think it was. I
It
think
was
because
so
Rex's had to.
we ran into the thing at the city, the mayor's office, and then we found out like there's something hidden. So Rexus like had to spend the day finding the scroll or getting the scroll,
Ah,
and
that's
then we
right.
used it.
Yeah, you rolled a
Mhm.
99. I
And
remember that
then
dealing with the imp was the last thing we did last
yeah,
session.
and I was like that. It was at night when we
So I
did
think
that
it's
at the
more
end
like
of the day.
7-ish,
Yeah.
maybe 8.
Yeah,
Okay,
and I don't know
so
if we. I don't know if we go to like place the. If we go to place the thing like the same night or not, or if it's one of those things where like, wow, we'll take care of it tomorrow.
I think that's up to you.
Right.
Yeah,
I guess I'm putting
we
that out
haven't
to.
really like truly figured out where we're putting it either.
No, not specifically.
I think that was the thing is we were gonna go talk to it and see like if it like kind of would work with
That's the
us
thing.
or
That's the thing as well.
so maybe we could do that like right now before like the end of the night and then in the morning we could tell it we'll move it in the morning.
And we have the like it was basically the contract was that you had to serve the family of the people whose signet
It
ring
was
we
the
found.
Serini family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who I didn't recognize the name of at first, but yeah, that was because we had a signet ring for them. That was in
Hmm.
the Silver Raven's trove or whatever.
Yep.
Hmm.
Kane's personally okay with getting rid of this thing. That's his vote. But he sees where you guys are coming from with keeping it as like a somewhat ally if it decides to help us.
And that's like the other thing that's kind of weird because like it's kind of just stuck. It's supposed to serve the Serini family, but the Serini family doesn't exist anymore, right? Like they died off or something, or like.
Well, the most like the wealthy members, the prominent members of the family are gone, but um you you think that there are some Serenis.
Okay.
And there's probably a safe bet that one of those Serenis was a Silver Raven if it was found with all this stuff.
Probably.
Um. So yeah, do you guys want to go talk to it? Figure out what we're gonna do,
Uh,
or just save that to tomorrow, so we have a full day that we could just do all of that at once.
I feel like freedom shouldn't be present for these talks. Because he's kind of like conflicted, because it is an evil being.
Well, I mean, that means he should be.
Right, but, I guess my allies can decide whether or not they want to go behind my back or not. Other than that, if I'm aware that that's what we're going to do, then I'll definitely join you. But just, yeah, keep in mind that your plans may not go the way you want because of my moral alignment.
Right.
Totally. And like I said, Kane's
Mm-hmm.
Kane's basically let others decide. He's good either way.
I think we should send it back to its own plane. Surely it'll enjoy hell a whole lot better than here.
That is certainly an option, mon capitan. If you are perhaps feeling conflicted on this subject, why don't you take the day off, or go out for a night walk, no? The stars, they are beautiful tonight. They will look good reflected on your armor, no?
Ooh,
Be
this
ashamed to
is
deny
true.
your public of that?
Good way to appeal to me. Yes. Wonder if I can see my own reflection in my armor. I should polish my armor.
Because I
Leon
remember
will
we did
hand you
talk
some
about
wax.
we did talk about like one of the options just being putting the contract somewhere like inconvenient to have it like
Yeah.
inconvenient to the government, like Thrun's men.
Preferably
Right.
not. I would hate to use an evil being as a tool for anything, really.
Yeah, it's one of those things that could backfire is that it does whatever it's supposed to against the like people that we want it to, but it doesn't make it to where it doesn't do it against like civilians that get in the area. You know what I mean?
And it won't
Like,
have a
it's-
loyalty either.
Yeah.
Perhaps it will be offered a
Yeah.
better deal and backfire. Yeah.
What's Kane will ask, how do we either get rid of the contract or get rid of, well, other than killing,
Smite
I
it.
guess.
You can
Yeah.
we could just physically destroy the contract in
Mhm,
this
that's
case.
true.
Would that
Amon
would
would know
that
that.
send it?
That just frees
Would
him,
that
though.
like for
Right?
yeah, just freeze it.
But it's also the only thing holding him to the material plane. It's like a binding agent. If we
Can
destroy it,
those
it
kind
will.
of imps planar travel?
I think, right? That was that what I know, or Or
You
do I
know
think he
that
would just be
imps
able to
are
run around?
actually not strong enough to planar travel on their own,
Yep.
right? So if
They
the
need
contract was
assistance.
voided, he would
or they
he
need
would
to be
get.
called.
He'd still
So
be
if we destroyed the
here,
contract, he would get sent back to hell, right?
or...
Yeah, and it's actually that's not normally what would happen in a contract, but you saw in its contract that as a measure to dissuade it from trying to destroy its own contract, if it was
Yeah.
somehow able to, it immediately banishes it back to hell.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, destroy the contract.
We could just tear up the contract.
Yeah.
It's just something less. Like I see where Amon's coming from, and but it's just something less we have to worry about. We already got enough on our plates. We don't need another.
Yeah, you're
Uh,
right. It's like a whole nother thing to babysit.
Yeah.
Alright. Very well.
So
Do you want me to do
Yeah,
the
Leon
babysit?
brings up
to
a
get rid of it.
No? Okay.
an interesting point too. Like we
Mhm.
could theoretically, knowing the context of this contract, could uh, come up with basically like another contract.
You can have multiple contracts? At the same time?
Yes, they
Mhm.
definitely can.
So we smite it then.
As long as
As long as they're not conflicting.
once a creature no longer has any use for us, yes, I do wholeheartedly agree that it should be a smote. But I do wonder if it could have some information that could be very useful to us. Do you remember the cult member? There was this creature, this devil, Mephistopheles. Uh, it being a creature of hell, perhaps it could have some inside information that it may be willing to part with in exchange for its release.
Perhaps also it could tell us about. Perhaps it knows something about the previous Silver Ravens as well.
We,
The fact that this
as
contract
this
was found within that trove of everything else that was connected to the Silver Ravens does suggest that perhaps the holder of the contract before us was one of the Silver Ravens.
Juris, we could ask about the Corporal d'Argent or the Song of Silver itself. I don't know how old it is, but there is always a chance, no?
Well, you're gonna probably have to trick and lie to it if you think it's gonna make deals with you.
I think it's freedom, maybe a big enough carrot to lure this air out of its hole, no?
Yeah, but are you gonna detail exactly what his freedom is? Me smiting him and sending him back home?
Well, we could offer him a choice between a painful departure or one that is not so quite involving much steel, meaning the destruction of the contract.
Right, but you guys were just saying that you think that if you destroy this contract, the imp might have a second contract that might take place. In which, if this imp is still on the material plane and that contract kicks in for whatever reason, prevents the imp from returning back to hell. Not saying that's going to happen, but hey, what if the contracts are that complicated? Then the imp is still here, now pleasing a second contract.
I don't think that's likely.
Okay.
Hmm.
Convince me with your diplomacy.
All right, then
I feel
perhaps
like
we could.
I feel like it probably. I was saying that it's possible to have a second contract.
Yeah, but not
but
likely it will.
in that imp's current position, it's very unlikely for him to have been able to have formed a second contract. The restrictions on it are very well strict.
Strict.
We could have, as a precaution, have you waiting with sword on standby. If it does not immediately disappear after the contract has been ripped, you can smite away.
Ooh, I like that idea. Okay, that's a good idea.
I don't think it
Plan
wants
B.
the contract destroyed, though. Remember that the clause about banishing it back to hell was specifically there as a way to dissuade the imp from destroying the contract itself.
Then perhaps it would be a lot more willing to cooperate and part with some information.
In which
Yeah,
you would have to lie
perhaps.
to it to make it
But
think
we'd have to be
Yeah.
we'd have to be offering it something along the lines of uh, either altering the contract magically in some way, which would not be an easy task. It's not something I think I could do right this moment, or cooperating with him in terms of putting this contract somewhere favorable to whatever his goals are, which are
Can
probably not
Another option is that we
things that we need to be.
could find the family that the contract's basically with and have
Yeah,
them
we could find surviving Sereni members.
well,
take
That's
charge
the
of it.
easiest way to. That's the easiest way to alter the contract. In fact,
let me ask you this. Do you
Hmm.
really think the information that it holds is so valuable that you're willing to risk its presence to remain here?
It is a who knows exactly. I am not thinking that we need to go to all the trouble of trying to find the family members. If you need someone to speak with a forked tongue to a devil, I can be known for that. If we are trying to pass off our intentions as something else.
Hmm.
Because while it may be possible to alter the contract, I personally do not see how that works in our favor at the moment.
What if they want it back? And they're like, you found my imp! Great! And then they take it.
I am not eager to try to take back some property that is a devil to someone who initially bound it.
Yeah.
Because I doubt that their intentions align with our own. So I am still of the mind to go and speak to the imp, offer it the choice of a painful or pleasant departure, and try to get information from it before we do away with it.
Okay. Uh, just, you know, obviously you're gonna have to lie to it because we do plan on reading it.
Oui, mon capitaine, I have no moral quandary about using my silver tongue against the imp.
Well, I do. And as much as I'd like to go over there and share my peace with it, I do respect you guys
We
a
could
little
always
bit.
just tell it that no matter what, it's gonna be sent back. It's either we tear the contract and do it without pain, or it takes pain.
Yeah,
Just
but I
tell it
don't
the
think
truth.
it's
I
gonna get
mean,
the information that you guys were trying to get it to tell you things. You're gonna have to give it
Well,
some
the
sort of
no,
comfort.
problem is I don't know that it's a threat that it'll necessarily be intimidated by. If we were able to deal with him without using this contract, we would have already dealt with him. Or her, rather. But the fact that she's able to be so elusive, like, I don't really know how, besides tearing the contract, I'm not really sure how you intend to do anything about her. Unless our threats to put the contract in a place that's very inconvenient for her.
Like tied to a rock and threaten Lamia?
Yeah, something like that.
can't the imp just die to natural disasters and weather and lava and drowning and stuff? And
Yes, but that would be, well, it would die.
why don't we just smite it? It's so much cleaner.
Right, but that's
What
what I'm
I'm saying
saying.
is
I think
you
you
gotta
would
be
have.
able to
I
hit it.
think you would have smited it a long time ago if that was something that you could do so easily, and I think it knows that.
So are we saying that we have to try and bribe the imp to try and give us the information we want?
If you think it has info, if not, we should send it home.
That's probably the best way to get information from it. Would be bribing it, yes, or negotiating some way out of it. But if this is information that we don't think is worth it, then perhaps we should just tear the contract now and be done with it.
Right. What exactly do you think this imp knows?
I think it knows information about the previous Silver Ravens. I think that the family, the Sereni family, or at least whoever in the Sereni family that made the contract with this imp had some connection to them. Else we wouldn't be in possession of this contract now.
Was that a normal practice of the Silver Ravens to have evil slaves?
They may have
Unfortunately,
taken
I
it
don't
as
know
a
very much
prize.
about them.
Yeah, me neither.
It may have been stolen from an earlier devil binder.
Could have been, I suppose. It's possible that the Serenis were actually the enemies of the Silver Ravens.
Oui, and that imp was only leading us to the cache out of its own sense of self-preservation. Who knows how long it could have been stuck there. And so it lured us to the contract's hiding place, knowing that we would take the valuables for ourselves. The more I think about it, the less I am intrigued by this imp.
Then it's settled. Let's send it home.
We will perhaps ask it one question, but if it provides too much of a fuss, you know. And Leon makes like a slashing motion across his neck to freedom.
Oh, which are we gonna do? Rip the contract or smite him?
Azoe, more à la tyrannie.
I'm not too familiar with contracts. I don't know what would happen if we didn't destroy the contract. Even if we got rid of the
I think we would find out which is mightier, no?
Freedom thinks to himself, I'm never gonna sign a contract.
But how are you gonna become a movie star if you don't sign this contract?
Don't tell him, he doesn't know yet.
I will take 10% of everything you own.
No.
Well, shall we go see our prisoner, as it were?
Yes, let's.
Prisoner 8612, or whatever the number is.
Since I cast that earlier.
Okay.
Finally added to my sheet. Alright.
To the imp! Oh, do we have to take the boat, I guess, to the... He was in the sewers, right? Or did... Yeah.
Well, he's somewhere within, like, what is it? A few hundred feet, I think is what the distance was, so it's
Yeah,
not
the
very
contract
far.
says that the imp can't stray further than 100 feet from the contract.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
he's
he's not very far.
yeah.
Granted, if we take the contract with us, he theoretically could, like, I don't know,
Didn't we
stay
leave
100
the
feet away from
contract there
us.
though? So we gotta go where we
It's
found
been
it.
well, it's been here the entire time. That's
We're
why he
still
moved
Yeah,
in.
standing
you
here
guys
That's
are
why
in
he moved in
possession
here.
of it.
I thought we left it there and then went back to. Okay.
No,
guess-
it's
I mean, yeah,
been
you guys could
it's
leave it in the wasp net.
it's been in the wasp nest. I figured we were having this conversation in the wasp nest too.
Yeah, I thought we were in the wasp nest, but I
Yeah.
thought it was like slightly elsewhere, like down the waterway, like towards the sewers.
No.
No. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Not really. I mean, yeah.
Okay. Then I guess he's hearing us and listening to our conversation.
It's very possible. Yeah.
Yeah, they might be.
Well, ain't nothing they can do about it.
I guess not. Let's go to the contract then.
Mm-hmm.
Just well, I mean, we have it, so like we can go stand at the docks and yell for him or something. Yell for her. I think she seemed kind of feminine for as far as imps go.
I would not know.
Well, yeah, I'm the only one that's actually seen this imp.
Oh, just you wait.
Okay, so do you find the imp basically if you're looking for
Yeah,
it.
we'll go stand at the dock and I'll yell for it and I'll say like, attention, infernal imp, we found your contract here.
Okay.
Speak up
Then
if you don't
without-
want us to obliterate it.
Then without much delay, the imp does arrive. Do you have see invisibility on you?
Not at the moment.
Okay, so nobody sees it, but you do hear a voice.
Mhm.
You have it.
Yes.
Then we must speak.
Yes, I agree with that. That's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna talk first. Then we'll decide what we're gonna do.
Leon will tug on the hem of your robe, Amon, and say, before all the negotiations start, perhaps it is better that we are all seeing eye to eye, no?
Are you speaking to the imp?
I'm speaking to
speaking to-
Amon.
Oh, he's speaking aloud because I didn't use like tribal bond or
Yeah.
anything.
I'm speaking it out loud enough for like everybody to hear, and he is inferring, that the imp make itself visible.
No, I'll kind of say that's not really something that's in my control. I can make it so that I can see it, or I can make it so that any one of us could see it, but I can't
But
make it so that we can all see it.
But it can
As a
make us
sign of
see
good
it,
faith.
perhaps?
Perhaps that's within its power to do.
Reveal yourself, imp.
Merci.
Freedom looks at
Okay,
you like,
you
what?
hear the imp hissing a bit as Freedom, like speaks up and commands it to,
Okay.
and it says, I will do no such thing, not if the pretty one is nearby. I'll only reveal myself to the smart one.
Then you'll find a swift ride home, then. He pulls out his sword.
There's a moment of pause, and yeah, as you pull out the sword, it hisses back, no, we can talk. And you do see the imp. It it comes out of invisibility, but it's on top of the statue of Callistria. It's a distance away.
Okay.
And this is what they look like.
Yay.
I remember the description. Wait, is there something I'm supposed to see right now?
It might take
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna give
moment.
you an image.
Okay. I thought maybe you already saw it because Secret said yay. I was like, is she seeing
No,
it right now?
I
What's
just
going
like
on here?
images. I fucking love imagery.
You're just happy about it.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I thought maybe
Yeah.
there was like a map that everyone else was on and I wasn't, and
No,
he
we've
put like a
had a
token
map
on it or
for
something.
like 2 sessions now.
Yeah,
It gives
I
us
know.
something it gives us something to see. I always pull up like I
Good
always just pull
target.
up the map of like the wasp nest if we're at the
Oh.
wasp nest, or like the city if we're out doing shit in the city, just to
Mhm.
Oh, it
have
is a
something to look
female.
at.
Yeah, this is
Well.
the imp,
Oh, okay.
and you can see that they're missing a horn.
I remember that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not really a one horn imp; it's just missing a horn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, well, I keep my weapon out, but I'm not swinging or anything.
She asks you, "What do you want?"
Mm. Well, I was discussing it with my friends here. It seems like that we're all kind of in consensus here that we're most interested in about your connection with the previous group known as the Silver Ravens.
Uh, she stands up a little bit straighter on the statue, and says back to you, Amon. Oh, so it's information that you desire.
Yeah, that's not the way I'd put it, but that is a way. I guess that is a fairly accurate thing to say. Yes. We're looking for
While
information. That's why we
while I
originally were
am
looking at those documents.
bound to a certain family, I technically do not have any masters.
Yeah.
My loyalty and usefulness, it can be in your service if if you help me.
What are your terms? Your chances are slim.
She says that she does not wish for the destruction of her contract. Rather, she wants the contract to get out of your hands and back into someone else's hands if no one here is going to basically serve as her new master. She wants to find a new one here on the material plane.
Why? What's wrong with your own home?
She says that this plane provides much more opportunities for me.
That is exactly why we need to
Imps
send
are
you back.
imps are kind of they tend to get pushed around a lot more down in the hells.
Well, if that is the case, then I believe that perhaps we have the weightier hand here, no? Meaning that you have to give us what we want first. If you are so desperate to remain here,
I don't.
Well, she does eye you, but she doesn't say anything. She's listening to you, though, Leon.
Alright. I tell Amon, why don't you tell her exactly where she stands?
Well, to be honest, like we don't actually have as much leverage as you're making it sound. Unfortunately,
Yes, I would believe his words.
if
My
she tells
cooperation
us,
comes at a price, and you have
yeah, if she
yet
tells
to
us what
name
we
your
want,
price.
she tells us information that any information we want first, then there's nothing to stop us from just taking that for free.
I am not gonna
Well,
betray you, imp. But you will be going home.
and you can either give us the information that we want now and be swiftly sent off, or you can have your contract drop somewhere very remote where chances of finding a new master are uh, like a grain of sand on the beach. And I hear that you are a very long-lived race, no?
She she kind of licks her lips at you, Leon, and she says, "Yes, threaten me more, gnome. I'll remember your soul and how fitting it is for hell when you die."
Ma chérie, I have no delusions of grandeur of where I'm going. Your threats do not frighten me.
I'm gonna pull out my bow and clock an hour with a smite on her.
All right. Well, she sees you knocking your bow. Um, we can roll me an initiative here. I need to
Sure.
see who reacts first.
Freedom was swinging or thinking to himself. He's like, "Well, she was invisible before, so like I can't really do anything with my sword. So now or never in these negotiations."
Oh yeah, that now would be the time
Yeah,
to get her, but you got to get the jump on her though.
which I don't think I did. If only I had quick draw.
Ooh, yeah, it's a low roll there.
Okay. Okay, Charisma did attack rolls and Paladin level to damage. I should make a.
Okay. Yep,
I'm
that's
level 3
those
now.
are my players here, I think. What about Amon?
I guess I can roll one. I don't bother going to be doing
Not sure what you're gonna
anything here. I
do.
rolled super low anyway. So yeah, it's all good. I have lots of time to decide.
I'm gonna pull up the map.
Yeah, we're in the crow's nest, so
We're in the wasp's nest right now.
or wasp nest, yeah. So we're like at the dock basically.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually probably on the dock even.
Yeah, I expect that some of you guys might be a little bit closer than that. Freedom, would you be on the dock or off of it here?
I'd be like with them, I guess. Well, I mean, I guess I did pull my sword
Okay,
out and
I'm
like
gonna put you
point it
next to
at
Amon
them.
then.
Yeah, that seems great. Uh,
Maybe Leon, like, right next to you guys. Yeah, let's put you guys in a square there. Unless you want to be somewhere else.
Nah, it's fine. Hit me with that AoE spell.
Alright, so Freedom pulls his bow. That's his move action
Mm.
for his basically starting the
Surprise.
combat in the surprise round.
yeah.
The imp reacts first at the top of the round here on round 1. She vanishes,
No! Damn.
and you hear her say, no, you'll get nothing from me. Make him stop. Leon.
I use my move action to take out a cigarette, and I tell him on, "So, how exactly do we destroy the contract so we may rid ourselves of this pest?" And I'm saying that loud enough for the imp to hear. And that's my turn. I guess I will ready an action in case like a swarm appears, getting ready to throw a firebomb at that. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Then next up we have Kane. What would you like to do?
He's gonna move to there, and as he's moving, he pulls out his bow. And that's his turn.
Wait, who has
Okay.
the contract right now?
I do.
Oh, okay.
And in response to
Amon.
Leon's question, I'll sigh and say the easiest method is probably one that you are very well suited to, which would be just to burn it.
He'll grin around his cigarette. But of course,
And
Jace.
I'll hold it out towards you. Or down towards you, I guess, since you're a gnome.
Aww.
Well, yeah, I'll wait. I guess, yeah, on my next turn, I'll take it.
Okay. So Amon takes out the contract and presents it. Freedom, it's your turn.
Mhm.
I don't know whether or not the creature moved. When I do the smite, like, do I have to see them? Or do I activate my smite when I was pulling my bow out? What's the...
You probably did the smite as in a surprise round because it's a
Yeah,
swift action.
I would say that
Okay.
you probably activated your smite during that. So you do know you have it smited,
Okay.
basically.
So to prove my point, I'm gonna send an arrow where it, where
Where
it
it used to
was.
be.
Where it was.
Yeah,
Okay. You do.
it's kind of a low roll.
You send an arrow towards the top of the head of the Statue
Oh,
of
it's
Calistria.
3 more, actually. Or wait, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 3 more.
So a 19.
Yeah.
Okay. You're pretty sure that that would have hit. However, the arrow doesn't hit anything.
Okay.
It's unclear if the imp dodged or yeah, if it's just not there.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't think it could have dodged? You felt like that was a pretty accurate hit.
Yeah.
All right. Caleb is not here at the moment.
I'll turn
he's
and look
he's
at
up in the
the...
tavern.
I'll look at I'll look at them handing over the contract.
Okay. All right. The imp is going to become visible but Amon, I need you to give me a will save.
Okay.
Is this fear-based? If so, you get a bonus from my aura.
This is not fear-based,
Okay.
but it is enchantment compulsion.
Yeah, I don't...
Yeah, I don't think I have any
for
situational
that.
modifiers, so I think it's just 14.
Nothing for like versus devils or worshippers of Asmodeus.
No, my saves, my spells versus devils are higher, but
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay, so it's 14 is the final number.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Just making sure if you have any bonuses again, it's enchantment compulsion, language dependent, and mind affecting.
Yep. I don't have any situational modifiers on my will save, so.
Okay. She tells you, Amon, that that there is a reward waiting for you if you take her contract to the family that she is still bound to, and you have a compulsion to do that.
Okay.
Okay, Leon.
Okay. Do I hear her say this?
It's a good question.
You actually don't hear her say that.
Does she become invisible after? Does she become visible
No, she
after
becomes
casting
visible.
this spell?
Yeah,
she
you
is
can see her
visible.
over here.
She's up over here, and she's near the top of the cavern. She's 15 feet above the water.
All right. Well, being unwitting to the things that are going on, I will attempt to take the contract from Amon.
Okay.
I don't let you take it.
That's right.
All
So you need to give
right.
me a CMB. You need to steal the item from him.
All right.
It
Let's see.
should be
CMB.
doable. Although then again, you have
Yeah,
penalties
he's just a
with
wizard.
CMB. So maybe not. Your CMB might not be great either.
Well, it's a flat roll, so let's see what happens.
Nice. Yeah. I don't think
Wow.
that's doing it.
All right.
My CMB's not that bad.
I say, what are you doing? Come on, give me the contract, the paper.
Yeah. You might notice that I'm under a
Uh,
compulsion sense motive, maybe.
yeah.
I mean, if I'm allowed, I would like to roll that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, when you see that Amon isn't cooperating with you, you can roll a sense motive. You still technically have a move action. And
All
yeah,
right.
you can see that his attitude has suddenly shifted.
All right. I'll shout, there's something wrong with your money. He has been bewitched or something. We got to get the contract away from him.
Kane, it's your turn.
Kane will move up, get this thing in range.
Yeah.
Better range, I should say.
Get rid of the imp. We'll take care of the contract later.
Damn, I should have prepared
Yeah,
this
basic.
my level 2 spell that I learned last from
Oh
leveling
shit,
up.
what is
attack
that?
you.
Teleport
It
away?
would have been so
No,
funny.
you can't dim door.
Teleport an object, actually.
Oh, oh
I could teleport the
Oh, no.
contract away.
no! And we wouldn't
Nice.
know where.
I
Yeah.
missed. That's
Unless
a
we have
shame.
locate object, though. There's that.
That would be interesting because she'd have to still stay within the area of it.
Yeah, she'd if I teleported
She'd
like
get
out of
ported
100
too.
feet away, then she'd have to like, I think she'd just be under her own
Oh,
compulsion
shit,
to
you
like follow it,
missed?
right?
God
Yeah.
damn.
Yep,
Or
you do miss
teleporter
that she
maybe? I
is
don't know.
a tiny target and she is hard to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. After Kane, it's Amon.
Uh. Yep. I guess
if at any moment while you're under the compulsion, you the player doesn't know what to do, or you don't want like to have the burden of choosing, I can NPC your character. I know some people prefer
Which
that
way is
when they're
the
like
which way is the
controlled or
exit
dominated.
here? It's up here, right?
Yeah, that's an exit, and then of course the taking the rafts down the water is an exit.
Yeah, well, this is where I need to go to find the Sereni family, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move.
But yeah, thank you. You're a good sport, Pluto.
And then I'm gonna double move up to like where this door
Like
is
if
here.
if I had done this like to the Zerdurium, he'd be having like such a he'd be so
Why do
upset
I have
with me
to do that? Why
controlling
can't
his character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, is he provoking as he moves past us?
Yeah.
Technically,
Yeah,
if
do
you
you
want to
wanna
trip or something.
you got some you wanna try
That's
to stop
exactly what I was thinking of doing.
me? Alright, let's see if it
And I'll
happens.
and I'll tell, Freedom as well, like, kick his shins.
Ooh, I don't know about that one.
I guess I have
Oh,
to turn like Amon
I just
slightly
disappeared.
hostile. Oh, that's alright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he tripped me. Now I can't control myself. That's
We don't
fine.
need to. That
So I guess I'm back here.
Changes
I guess
the
I'm back
time.
here. I don't get very.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll
Yeah,
just
I don't
keep
actually
friendly
get. I don't get very far. I get knocked prone right here.
Uh-huh.
That would be my first move. So then I'll stand up
Mhm.
and provoke again.
then.
Well, I do not have combat reflexes, so unless Freedom
But I
wants
don't
to
get
try
very
and trip
far.
him again.
I'm standing up again
I
though.
guess I do have a.
I mean, you can't trip on the attack opportunity from standing up from a trip because that's verse.
Right.
The attack opportunity happens while you're still prone.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to hit you though. I have a bow too, so yeah. I let you
Oh, yeah,
stand
You can
up.
non-lethal.
I'm eyeballing that imp. Sorry, my. Ugh.
I think
No
I don't think
worries.
Freedom actually.
Yeah, Freedom's like, kill the imp now. Now's my chance.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
for
And
it.
it is your turn, Freedom.
Alright.
You see the imp. It's visible.
Let's not roll terribly. Let's not roll terribly. Huh?
That's not pretty. That's not
Nice.
terrible at all. It's
Huh?
pretty good.
You hit it.
Yay!
Roll the damage.
Let me just see if this is gonna roll the correct damage number.
And make sure that you put in your damage good or silver so that you avoid the DR.
Oh, good point.
I wish there was like a effect you could put on Smite that says like ignore DR or something. That'd be really handy.
That'd be
There
really
might
nice, yeah.
be an effect that does that. I just don't know what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
if this
haven't
is
spent
gonna
enough
roll the
time at
correct
Hogwarts to
damage. We'll
know.
find out. It's supposed to be a +8, so we'll see. Add 3 more damage.
Okay, so 12.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, you heard her.
And I say to her,
Is that because it's the double damage effect from the initial smite on an outsider?
Oh,
An
that's
evil
right.
outsider?
Yeah, you do get double the damage.
I
double
think
the
that
bonus
is
damage.
Nice.
Double
what
the
I'm-
smite damage.
Well, I have on Hero Lab. I have it
Right.
check marked, and that's the number it's giving me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's probably why it doesn't happen there. So what I do for Raheem is I put a second effect called that's what the Mega Smite effect basically, where it only applies to a single damage roll. But when it applies, it just
So is
like,
it double
stacks the
12
damage
or is
modifier on
it double?
It doubles the smite bonus.
The total
Just the
bonus
bonus.
damage
double
is
three.
6.
So
Yeah, it's
8
doubling
and
the
8,
3.
16. Oh, just the smite bonus. So 6. Yeah, 6. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So 3 more on damage on top of that. So 15 altogether then, I guess. Okay, yeah, I
Uh,
gotta
Actually, hold on.
figure the effect out.
No, I think it's doing it correctly
Yeah,
here.
it's
And if
15.
you add the
just
3,
have to
that'd
add
be
3
that's
more.
that +8 that you were talking about.
Yeah.
That's not so.
So no, it did
Oh,
it correctly. 12 was
Okay,
the
yeah,
damage.
that was the okay, right.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. I'm just saying
Alright.
your math was correct, but the way you do
So
that
we're
in
good.
Hero Lab or not in Hero Lab, but Fantasy Grounds is you just put a one roll effect that's damage 3.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah.
Or
you
damage
shoot
whatever.
the imp. It might not necessarily be like, oh, your arrow hits the imp, but you deplete or you force her to like do some pretty like acrobatic maneuvers, or else get skewered by it. Yeah, you're burning through her HP and stamina there with your smite.
And I say to her, "It is time to return home. Just accept it."
Oh yeah, she gets the threat. This is what she was afraid of. She did not want to have to fight this paladin. Which is why on her turn, you can spellcraft this if you want, but
She's gonna vanish
she goes
again.
invisible.
Yeah, I don't have spellcraft, but
And
I don't think it's advanced.
she
It's
does
actually
shout
invisibility.
audibly in comment. Quickly, quickly, deliver me to safety. And you guys can tell she's yelling that to Amon.
yeah. I take a sharp look over at Amon. Don't do any funny
that's
business,
her turn.
Amon.
Leon.
All right. Leon, he takes Is it possible with my precise bombs discovery to attack like a certain item in a square but not affect the rest of that square? Because what I'm thinking is just throwing a bomb at the contract itself, but using that discovery to not
Using the
actually
precise
harm
discovery.
Amon.
Oh man, that's next level.
Granted, that might be a little bit more precise than, the rules were as
Than what?
intended
Yeah, that might be
or written.
more precise than precise bomb actually is.
Well, the discovery says that whenever you throw a bomb, you can select a number of squares equal to your intelligence modifier that are not affected by the splash damage. So in theory, yes, like it's just like throwing it at a person, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
the
could.
splash.
But you
Yeah.
could. I guess you could theoretically, like, you could just
Yeah.
like as written, you can make it so that the square that I'm standing in does not get hit by the splash damage, right?
That's
So,
true,
Yeah.
but then again, that does beg the question,
But you're
would
the one
Amon
with
just
the
suffer the
scroll.
regular attack?
I would say though that Amon doesn't like he is in possession of the contract, but he doesn't have it like out like he's not like holding onto it like out in the open. I would imagine that he probably like put it like in his coat or something, so it's still there and it's probably visible, but it's going to be a hard target to hit.
Okay, if that's the case, then I would like to
Blow
just
him
try
up.
and take it from him again.
Oh.
I know that it is tempting, but would I be able to sleight of hand, or should I have, or is it just a
steal
steal
combat
maneuver?
It's not sleight of hand, it's yeah, it's steel. It's a combat maneuver.
Okay, I'll try to steal it from him again then.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right,
Roll
so
CMB.
here it goes.
hey,
Oh.
that does it. My CMD is 11.
Oh my god.
All right, you take the contract.
All right, and let's
you rip
see
it out
that.
of his hand or his coat.
All right, I pilfer his pockets and I scurry away. Just a few feet, though. I'll take a. I'll
I don't actually have a
acrobatics
weapon
away
out,
from him.
so I can't attack opportunity you.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you
Kane,
could.
it's your turn.
All right.
He is going to knock an arrow and just wait and see. He's already in
Do like a
action
ready to
for if
action.
this thing appears. Yeah.
Okay. Amon.
Uh-oh. He wants it back.
All the cigarette near it.
I do.
One step
I want it back,
closer.
damn it. I'm move up and I don't know if you have a weapon out or not, but I'm gonna try to take it back with my own
Go
CMD
for it.
check.
All right.
So this,
My
this
CMD
will
is the same
provoke
as yours.
if you have a weapon
This
out.
is funny.
Alright.
It's turning into a slap fight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't think that does it though. Your CMD is probably a little
No.
better than mine.
My CMD is 11.
I think that's the
Oh,
base.
it's the same as mine.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah, you have a penalty
This
for
is-
size, I think.
Mm.
So even though you have a better
It's
base attack
included.
bonus, yeah, the penalty for size is
Yeah.
probably what makes yours the same. Like otherwise you'd have a higher one. Alright,
Mm-hmm.
so try to take it back
Yeah. All right,
and
Freedom, it's
fail.
your turn.
All them still freedom so I can destroy this contract.
No, you got this. I ready in action if I see the imp again. I get an arrow ready. Freedom looks over his
Okay.
shoulder. He sees that you have the thing in your hand, so he's like, I'm good. Surely Amon's not really being that problematic. I don't know.
Man, if I had like slightly different spell layout, it would have been really obnoxious.
Oh.
Like if I
Yeah.
had apport object and teleport the object, or if I had True Strike and just cast that and be like, I'm gonna steal it. Plus 20 to my CMB. That could have been pretty obnoxious too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, round 4.
Thank
You guys
God
don't
Caleb
see her,
wasn't here, and he was the
but
one with the contract.
you
'cause he
do
just killed
hear
himself.
the sound of her playing those pipes.
Hmm.
Swarms.
Leon, it's your turn.
Alright. Alright, I'll throw the contract down on the ground next to me. And, or unless I'm able to just, like, put it inside one of my bombs to, burn it.
You wrap it up around
If
your
you want to
bomb.
destroy it, all it takes is a standard action.
Okay. Then I'll take the contract out and hold a lit cigarette to it after taking like a 5-foot step back and say, back to the flames that you came from, Diable.
Yeah.
Who would have
Okay, so
thought an
you
imp was
destroy
so
it?
problematic?
I did. I always knew that they're super problematic. You remember the Quasit fight from
Oh, well, yeah, that's an
Yeah.
annoying one.
Rise of the Burn
Well,
Lords?
okay,
That's
so,
pretty much the
Leon.
same thing.
Yes,
So
I
you are
burn
destroying it.
Yes, I'm burning it with my cigarette.
Okay, yeah. You take the hot part of the cigarette and you hold it to the parchment, and it does start to burn it.
Yeah, and I tell the imp, Sufile, you came here. Sufile, you are being expulsed. And I do
Okay.
that.
That's your turn. Kane.
He's still ready in action for if he sees the imp or anything that's like gonna attack us. I
Uh-oh.
guess other than Amon.
Okay.
What's Amon
Mon, it's your
gonna
turn. The contract is in the process of burning. It'll only take one round for it to be damaged beyond repair.
I don't know if I can stop that very well here. I don't think prestidigitation is going to cut it. So I guess I'm going to come up and try to grab
You
it.
can still
But
try and grab it away from him.
yeah. Oh, what? Oh, it's down here. Okay.
Let's see if he does it.
Hey.
Alright, he's grabbed it.
Alright, he has it,
no.
but
He's
is it out though?
sparing it from well, he grabs it, and you need to be burning it for one whole round.
Ah, okay.
So it is no longer in danger of being burnt in his possession.
Okay. Well, from cigarettes anyway. There's plenty of other
Yeah.
things to burn it.
I mean, you could like someone could just rip it apart or stab it.
He wanted to be theatrical. Now we're struggling.
Yeah, no, I like it. Freedom.
This fight over a piece of paper. Oh my god. Okay, I don't see the thing. Okay. I'm still gonna hold on to my bow, but I'm gonna move and pull out my sword as I move. Not my sword. What am I doing? Not my sword. I'm gonna grapple him on.
It's probably a good option.
Turn smite off.
Yeah.
I smite him on. Okay.
Smite the lawyer.
I'm not Whiz Pops.
Got him.
Hey, you got me.
All right.
All right. Yep. You take the god drag.
No. I'm grappling Amon.
Oh, you're grabbing him. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You do that.
The imp is like, who could have known this wasn't the physical powerhouse servant I was intending to control?
Well, he's like, since he's in possession of it, he's the prime target to try and
Right.
That's
like
fair.
get away from you guys.
If he tried to cast it on one of you guys, then there's an extra step.
Oh, it would have been a no-go if he tried to cast it on me.
Yeah, probably.
Never re-roll for compulsions.
Ooh,
Nice.
fancy.
Yeah.
Get improved Iron Will, and then you got rerolls for days.
Yeah. I want freedom to be clueless, but not controllable, I guess you can say.
Their mind and thoughts slip away even from themselves.
Okay, she continues to play the pipes. That's her turn. Leon.
He says, enough of this charade, and he will use one of his spell-like abilities.
Okay.
Can you just take it from
He's
him
going
now
to
that
use
he's,
Produce Flame.
Well, I guess you can target with
Produce
that
flame.
specific. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I'm going to target the contract specifically.
Okay.
With
You do have to target Amon for this. Because
Alright.
because he is
He's
in possession of it.
yes,
Yeah, it has to use his AC with a cover bonus.
Okay. At least he's being grappled, and I got flanking
It's
too,
touch
so I'll
AC
put that
also,
on.
My
so you got
AC
that.
My AC while
Yeah.
grappled. Yeah, I don't think I have the condition actually on me right now, but it
Oh,
should
yeah,
be
it's
like
not on us.
9, I
Yeah,
believe.
add a +4 to your dodge.
I had a +2 because I don't have the grapple condition
Or
on, I
miscellaneous,
guess.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, now I have it on me. Okay, well, I'll put a +4 of dodge bonus, I guess.
Yeah. So yep, go ahead and throw the bomb, and I assume you have enough intelligence
I don't
to
see grapple on you. I put
deselect
it on
their
myself.
square.
No, it's produce flame. He's using produce flame instead.
Oh, produce flame. That's right. That's right. Okay. Yep. So go ahead and roll it.
Ah!
Okay. That's alright, I still got some charges on it.
You're being careful not to burn them
Yep.
on. You just
Alright,
complete
Kane.
with
Right.
it.
Can I figure out where the music's coming from, or is it just like
Yeah, you can try and
reverberating?
spot her.
Yeah, perception
Go
check
ahead and roll
to
me a
locate
perception check.
the sound. It's probably a doable DC since she's not being quiet. Like, hear
Ooh,
where the
that is
flute's
really
coming
good.
from, or the pan flute, or whatever it is. And it's only a move action to do that, so you'll still have a standard to like shoot your arrow
Yep.
if you do find
Yeah,
her.
her stealth is really high, and yes, she is invisible, but you can hear the music, so I'm taking away some stealth penalty.
Yeah.
Or, I'm taking away some of her stealth. But Kane, you think that the music is coming from over here in that square?
Gonna shoot an arrow at it.
And Leon will call out, "Get away from the water! There could be rats on the way."
Okay. Roll a percentage.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
you
You got
hit.
it.
Roll your damage.
Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. What?
Alright, yeah, you do some damage to her.
42 points of damage.
42, 14.
You kind of like
14.
interrupt her for a moment, and you can hear her like a curse in Infernal.
Mm-hmm.
She was
Yeah,
nearly
she's playing
skewered
for her life.
on the arrow.
Yup.
Alright, is that your turn?
And that's his turn. Yeah.
Alright, Amon, you still have the contract.
Yeah, but I'm grappled.
Yep. Let's see, can you escape the freedom grapple?
See, we both have grapple on us, so
Come to
grapple
me
should
if you want freedom.
counteract each other. So
Like
I'll just
seriously,
roll
hug
this.
me and you'll have freedom.
hey,
Oh
I got
you did.
out.
no!
Woo! I spinning my
Yep,
token.
you spin around.
I'm gonna probably provoke if you have weapons out.
I'm
I'm gonna try to move.
you.
All right.
It also provokes from Leon, too.
Where's the button? There it is.
Yeah, they're all trying to get him. Oh, that's a miss. Leon?
Leon
Alright.
could
Leon could
target
actually
the
burn
scroll.
the. He could hit
Yeah.
the. Yeah.
Yeah,
Detect
Oh, yeah, you
let
could
him
just try to
Just finish the
opportunity to
job.
scroll. You could hit it with a melee.
That's what I want to do.
It's not your turn yet, but oh, on an attack of opportunity.
He gets an attack
you
of
can-
opportunity
Yeah.
as well.
It's
Yeah.
attack opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, because you have a touch attack right now. That is so true.
Yep. The produce flame counts as a weapon.
Yeah. I tend to use it range because it's pretty good.
Like.
Alright,
Hey,
that'll
there you
do it.
go.
Alright, so the produce flames bonus damage is going to be enough to destroy the paper.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know if I even take that damage, but
Alright, yeah, his like
Wait, you're right.
fiery like little like glob or something in his hand, it not only scorches the parchment, it consumes it. And you can see that the infernal that is hidden on the page glows brightly and further incinerates the parchment once a good chunk of it has been destroyed.
I
And
turn to this. Go ahead.
yeah, you do see her like revealed, and there's a small little burst of flames and the smell of sulfur as a very small like gate is opened up that takes her.
I use the remaining flame on my hand to relight my cigarette, and I
But as she goes, she does cry out, "No, you can't take me from my home, not again!" And yeah, she vanishes.
I take a puff of my cigarette and say, "This was never your home. This is the people of Kintaro's home." Now blow a disdainful cloud of smoke in the direction of the sulfurous cloud.
Okay. So, yeah. Alright, the contract's gone. The imp is banished.
Yeah.
Congrats. Let's see, where's your Durium?
Amon, I thought we had an agreement.
I don't know. It's
What
been like
happened?
I shake my head and say it used its it uses powers to basically influence my mind. I
Wait,
should have
just-
realized something like this was possible and should have pushed to put off the confrontation till the next day. I could have perhaps warded myself against something like this occurring.
If we even knew that it could do such a thing, but it seems like
No,
it
but
all
I did
turned
know
out
that.
all right. Ah, well, to be thought of next time that we happen upon this situation, no?
Yeah.
We've got bigger devils to fry.
Durium's on his cell phone on Discord, so I don't
So
really
he's
know what's
probably not at
happening.
his computer.
No, I mean, he had to have been at his computer because he realized, or maybe he was, I don't know. He's working from home, so I don't know why he would be gone unless
Well, he
he
said that there's some kind
left.
of like personal issue, so.
Oh.
But anyway, yeah, I'll see if he gets back to me. Worst case scenario, he just, he's not here for the session.
Hmm.
So yeah, what do you guys do?
Is the flute still there on the ground?
Nope.
Well, shit.
We wanted that loot. We had to negotiate for it.
Wanted the
killer.
flute loot?
Or killer, yeah.
No, I don't
That would've
need
done
no
it too.
rat summoning swarm flute. That doesn't sound
The
good.
gold from it would have been nice,
Oh, but you know, the
yeah.
funny thing is that the rats are still on their way.
Oh
And
no!
like getting
Alright.
close to a minute, like after she started playing it, you do hear lots of squeaking.
Send your bombs,
Sounds like-
Leon.
With pleasure, mon capitaine. And I will proceed to. I will unload a volley whenever the rats come in range. Like, we can play it out via battle or however you want to do it.
Yeah, we're probably not gonna play it out because she's not here, and the rat. So she did summon 3 rat swarms. She maxed the roll on it, so it was gonna be pretty nasty. But it was gonna take a while for them to show up, because like every 50 feet they have to travel to get here, it adds a round onto like their delay, and they were like a couple 100 feet away, so it was gonna be like 4 or something, 4 or 5 rounds of delay on it. So yeah, they're starting to show up, like around after like 30 or 35 seconds of playing it. But yeah,
Alright.
they're swimming through the water. Their swim speed isn't as fast as their move speed, and you could just chuck bombs at them
Nice.
before they
Oh,
get there. So
definitely.
I think that they're not an issue here.
Yay.
Alrighty. Especially since I do extra damage to swarms, I think.
Yeah.
Or at
Yeah,
least
just-
a
50%
partial.
Just
more.
consume, I would say, like use up like half of your bombs for today.
Yeah,
Sure.
not that it matters because it's the end of the day. Like it's evening. We're probably gonna go rest after this anyway.
But I
Yeah.
Could
want
always
to
use
throw
Tanglefoot
bomb.
bombs too, and just drown them.
So
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what we're doing. We're like go rest, and we're probably gonna. I think we were talking about maybe going. I don't know if we want to go the very next day. Try to go to the wax museum, or rather, we might be doing that in the evening the next day.
Yeah, I'm good
I
with
don't want to
either
go
or.
tonight.
Yeah, definitely not tonight.
Yeah, next day.
Okay. Then I'll rest you guys.
All right.
Kane will, like, under his breath say, "Damn it."
You did get that arrow shot on that imp.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys did a decent amount of damage to her. Just she's tougher than a normal imp. She has more HP and stuff. She has a couple more tricks.
Oh, and invisibility is always a bitch when you're a martial player.
Yeah, I mean that's fortunately that's just every imp they can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they have at-will invisibility, just like a Quasit does. This is why
Yep,
they're
that's
pretty
more
annoying
part
at
of
low
what makes them
level.
desirable familiars.
Helm of Truth, see, I mean, that's my goal. No, I'm just joking.
Nice.
I need to
All
turn
right,
it. I need to turn it.
you guys rest. I'm gonna push
Yeah.
the clock too early in the
And get
morning
turned
the
into a
next day.
drow and get a Helm of Truth scene.
I'll prepare some different spells.
I hate the moon days.
And yes, as you guys wake up, freedom. I guess wherever it is that you're resting. Is it in the wasp's nest or like somewhere else?
I think since I've been kind of making like a shrine to Arshea down here, I'll just be staying down here in the wasp's nest.
You're just staying down there? Okay.
Yeah. Also, like, because I'm
So,
rather notable, I just don't want people seeing me going, like, in and out of the coffee house, upstairs to the beds, and so on and so forth, so, yeah.
okay, so yeah, uh when you wake up and you perform your morning rituals, you happen to find a scrap of still somehow pristine and like very soft to the touch gossamer that must have been left over from all the textiles being smuggled.
Okay.
But you know that like finding this was no coincidence. You think it is providence from Arshea that they are pleased that you did what you did, that you sent an evil creature back to its plane.
Oh, good. Then I will do some extra morning prayers today. And also, Freedom wants to hire a trainer.
Okay.
So he will probably spend today, unless we have other plans, trying to find somebody to teach him how to use this sword better, because all he does is miss. And that just won't do.
All right.
You know, do like a
So
retraining or something.
are you asking, yeah, for like a is this feat retraining or working towards a feat that you'll get next level?
This is just thematic, I guess.
Okay.
Roleplay, yeah.
Well, you know what? It might be coincidental again, but that boy that you met and that you influenced, he happens to know how to handle a longsword.
Ooh. Well, ain't that something? Do I hear that from somebody, or do I just happen to know that, or?
As you're looking for someone to, like train with,
Hmm.
he hears word of it, and he offers to, like, train with you, but he does it in such a way that he he's like not coy about it. He's more like he offers his assistance, but he also like says that, like, I'm not that great with it, and like you should probably still look for somebody, but I can show you what I know.
And perhaps if we train together, we'll get better together.
Yeah. But yeah, when he does start to like train with you, you can see that he does know how to handle a longsword.
Okay, do you hear that, Fantasy Grounds? I want good rolls now, okay?
Yeah, I mean, this could be role playing into something with it, like, I don't know, like weapon focus, or just role play for the character. It'll represent you getting another base attack bonus next level. It could be as
Yeah.
simple as that.
There we go.
And it's also building a connection with your NPC here.
Yes, I was kind of hoping I would bump into him.
Maybe part of his backstory is he did have to like get a little bit of martial training to do something. Maybe he had
I like how
to
I have
defend.
89 wounds apparently. I don't know how that happened. Who put 89 wounds on me?
Your guy's
Screw
just
this.
dead.
Oh, I
You're
don't
dead.
know.
I died.
You died 20 times over, basically.
Did something kill me while I was trying to sleep? It's possible.
I don't think so.
I died off camera.
Caleb, the slasher attack.
Caleb the slasher visited, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Caleb, where is he? Freedom eyes the area wearily.
Yeah.
So he was working at the coffee house for, the yesterday. Today he's not quite working the coffee house, but he tells you that he's gonna go and check out the
That
the
side gig,
carpentry
yeah.
place that Laria offered to him.
So he's gonna go scythe
But
people. Gotcha.
if you really need him, then you can come and find him, and he tells you where he'll be.
Okay.
Alright. I think Kane's gonna spend it. If we're planning on doing the wax museum at night or in the evening, I think Kane's gonna spend the day like checking it out, like kind of like
Mm. Like
stay
scouting it.
outside, like scouting it. Yeah,
Scope it.
he's
Yeah,
gonna
scope
spend
it out.
he's gonna spend the day scouting the museum,
What's the word? Stakeout.
stake out, yeah, and see if he notices any like people going in and out or like anything strange for the day.
Okay, go ahead and
And
roll me a
he'll
percentage or
all right.
a perception. So you check it out for most of the day for a few hours. Um, you're you're looking at you're seeing that the windows are still shuttered. The front door is locked. Well, now it's locked.
Yeah.
But you don't see
All
too
right.
much evidence of anybody moving in or like things happening in there, and you don't see anybody go in.
All right. He's trying to be more cautious.
Mm-hmm.
um, he'll make his way back and tell everybody like there's nothing really to report during the day. They might show up more in the evening, or they might still be in there. No one came out either. And then he will. He's like set up a couple pallets down in the crow's nest to like target range, like target practice, and he'll go do that. So
Okay.
when everybody's ready.
One thing I want to do during the day is a scroll I bought earlier, which was the spell protection from evil. I want to add that to my familiar. I'm gonna
Nice.
try to do a spell
Sure,
check.
you can obtain one of those.
Well, I already have the scroll. I bought it a while ago. I don't think that's enough to get it today, though. So I'll
Oh darn.
have to try again the next day.
Yeah, it was a low roll.
And I've been working on my bow, and you said it takes a week. I think it's been a week, so I'm gonna put the +2 composite.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right,
You can spend the
take it
money
off my. Yeah.
and do that. So as before you guys go to the museum, Rexus does wish you luck, and he tells you that if you do find any of the archivists there, like my mother, please do what you can to help them.
Will do.
My Benziar. But of course we will, Rexus. We will treat your mother with care and make sure that she is returned to you unharmed.
All right, he
Yeah,
thanks
for
you,
it.
and
bef-
he thanks you, and he says that yeah, he's hoping for the best.
Before we leave, I'm gonna like have a discussion with Freedom, and I'm gonna say like I've been having like a hard time focusing on anything. I was thinking about like where I went wrong and that deal with the imp, and I think I've been going about it the wrong way, thinking about it the wrong way. Like I thought I'd learned a lesson, but I guess not. Uh, back a long time ago, I was part of kind of another rebellion, and the biggest difference between who I was then and who I am now is that back then I was using the powers of devils to try to further all my goals. And what I should have learned back then is that using devils to fight against the Asmodean backed Thrunes is not the proper way to go about this sort of thing.
Well, I am glad I helped you see that light.
Yeah, and Amon nods and he says, I'd like to ask you a favor. If you could, if I seem to be straying towards that again, could you convince me or try to convince me to not go back down that path?
Absolutely.
Convert him, Freedom. Strike while the iron is
You
hot.
are a good man.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but it is what I will try to strive to be. I will continue working in that direction. Not to not fall back to who I was before.
Now, if you want to summon some angels to help you, now they are quite lovely.
Yeah, I just gotta be careful that if I do that, I might upstage any BMX riding people in our party.
Yeah.
BMX rider and God.
Yeah, no, it's from the
Yeah, I've seen
BMX.
it.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, I think we're good to go to the
You guys are
wax
going to the
museum, maybe.
Phantasmagorium.
Yeah.
Hokum's Phantasmagorium. Alright, what time of day is it? It's later, right? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
I'm
late?
not sure. Yeah, I was about to get to that. I'm not exactly sure how late. Are we going after curfew, or are we gonna try to go before?
Go a little bit
Kind of like we
before.
did.
We
Yeah.
have been.
Yeah, kind of like we did with
And
the.
during the day, I guess during the day, Kane would have told, because we've already used the for safe house. Yeah. I mean, I guess we still have that safe house. We can always run back to it if we need to.
Well, it is the beginning of the new week,
Next
so
week.
I don't think you
And
guys
how
have
many?
taken any of those actions.
Okay. How many
Well,
actions do we get?
I mean,
You
it's based
get
on how many teams we have.
2 rebellion
Per.
actions right now.
Okay. So we get a.
Hmm.
I think we should save them for later
We
in the
sent
week.
at least one of them already to the
Devil's
Yeah.
Nursery.
the Devil's
Devil's
Nursery.
Nursery.
Did we also decide
Yeah,
on
so
whether or not we were having advisors or traders?
The
You guys
advisors
have
was for the
to
Devil's
recruit
Nursery.
them.
Gotcha, we decided those. Okay.
yeah, we still
And
gotta
the
set up the actual team though. We have to recruit. Like we have to
Yeah,
like
that can be
actually
one of your
get our
actions this week
recruits.
okay.
to recruit.
Yeah,
The
we.
person. Go ahead.
I think we did. You spend that to set up a team for the Devil's Nursery.
Well, we were planning to, like, we'd said, like, okay, when it comes time to actually use that action, that's what it'll be used for, but we haven't actually gotten into the week that that action can be used yet.
I think we just now got into it, but yeah.
Yeah, we just
Okay.
started the week.
So, yeah,
So
I guess
we're
that's
using that action to set up the team in the Devil's
okay.
Nursery.
And I think I did mention before, but I'll just re-mention again that my suggestion for the person who would leave the Devil's Nursery advisors is one of the characters that I had sent Matt,
Yeah,
hmm
the Bard
your own
Tiefling.
tiefling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
works with me.
do that.
I don't have
We'll
anyone in
introduce him
mind.
at some point.
Right. No rush. I get enough talking time. I don't need to talk to myself.
You know what? This is the game for Derek. Where is he? He could be making all kinds of characters.
Derek?
He's a player in our Mummy's Mask game.
He likes.
He actually
making
was playing in the
characters.
Friday game back in Second Darkness.
Yes.
True, he
Yeah.
was.
He was Jane's.
He was
original.
also for the very beginning of Strange Aeons because he played Jane. He was the person who played Jane in the beginning of the campaign, and then after he wasn't able to continue playing in the Friday game, his character became an NPC, and for a while was Gus's follower
cohort.
or cohort rather.
And then Jane became a full character again for a short while. And then I walked her off finally before book 6.
Yeah, she stayed
Oh
behind.
yeah, I was
in,
actually there for that.
Yep, she stayed behind in Thrushmore
Yeah.
when Reinhardt
okay.
joined the party.
So you guys are heading towards the Phantasmagorium.
Okay.
Going on down to Hokum.
You guys approach it. If you guys don't remember what it looks like, I'll describe it to you again.
You might as well describe it.
For our listeners,
Before we go, I'm gonna cast False Face on myself to disguise myself.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that too, or not cast, but at least try
You're not
to
gonna cast
disguise
false.
myself. Nah,
Okay.
I haven't said anything, but Kane's a
Whoops.
caster.
Yeah. Yeah, so this
Cast
sprawling
your
single-story structure has certainly seen better days. The building's stone facade stands out amid the brick-lined walls of its neighboring structures, and numerous windows to the left and right are boarded up. Signs advertise rates and incredible exhibits within, and above everything, a crimson sign announces Hokum's Phantasmagorium. A large lock hangs from the front door.
Was that lock there before? I thought we were in there once.
Yeah, because Leon
Leon just
picked your
picked
way
it.
in.
Okay.
But Rex's gave you a key that
Yeah, we have a key
should
now.
open every lock within the Phantasmagorium.
It's a Skyrim
Ooh.
skeleton key.
Nice. I guess we'll use that then.
Okay.
Kane's gonna check for traps first. Make sure there's nothing.
Sure, you
gonna
can
explode
only
it.
have perception.
Do you take perceptions for traps in the dice tower?
No, roll it open.
So we can squirm under the knowledge of the low rule.
Yep.
You don't think you see anything.
Okay. You will nod and tell whoever has the key to unlock it.
Alright. I guess who wants within our party, who wants to be the keeper of the key?
I just want to be the first through the door.
Freedom, since
Yeah.
Alright.
Then I will.
Then
carry-
freedom shall have it.
Okay. Then I guess I'll use the key and
one key to rule
open
them
the
all.
door.
Yeah, see, I wish in Pluto's game we had a willing frontliner that wasn't the rogue.
But
I'm
being a
just
rogue
number
and the
one,
person
so
is always front.
that's just
Yeah, I did a 180 on my rolls. I went from being the straight up frontliner to stay back and shoot.
Yeah, and Shatterstar, we just need like Silric or Pilbow to be more willing
Yeah.
to go in first, I think.
Ah man, what's the polygon reveal tool with Fantasy Grounds again?
shift.
Oh, it's shift. Okay.
It's not exactly polygon. It's like a radius thing.
It's like a free one.
Yeah.
It's like free hand reveal. Okay.
Uh,
Interesting.
not exactly.
Like a paintbrush, more like.
No, it when you trigger it, it starts at a center
Okay.
point, and then you get like a line, and then you can draw like a circle, and whatever you like circle around, it'll go away.
Hmm.
I don't know what you call that kind of tool, but yeah. There be map. Alright.
Yep.
Looks like a big one too, judging how small our icons are.
Oh, it's not that big.
All right, so you unlock the door. Freedom opens the door.
Yeah.
Alright. And Matt, did you catch my that I'm leaving a note at the coffee house for Caleb and a verbal message with Laurie?
About where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in case like Zerdurium does happen to come back and there's like some logic in universe as to him showing up either at the last minute or just joining us.
Okay, that'll work.
I'm gonna check the newspapers in the morning for any deaths.
Death by scythe. Who can it be?
Like if there's any murders, Caleb doesn't have an alibi. So
It's true.
that's all we're saying.
Yeah. Okay, so you open it all up.
Okay. What does that statue look like? Or is it dark in there, light in here?
I mean, well, so light is pouring in now, so you can see some, like, was it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, like about 50 or 60 feet in there.
Uh-huh.
And you have dark vision, so yeah, you can. That's about like 60 feet, where you can see the statue.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll describe it to you. So you see there is a. Where the heck is it? What is this statue? It is a. It's you see like a. It's a skeleton. It's a. It's like a whatchamacallit. I guess it's like actually a pair um of things that when you guys have come in here before, they're labeled as skunk apes.
Okay.
Huh. Is this Avatar?
Apes. That's what they're called. But yeah, you also know that like when you guys have come in here before, that room, it's there's like lots of like taxidermy and like other like things that are like on the walls. And there's a fresco of like both terrifying and fantastic beasts lining the domed ceiling above it.
All right. If I don't see any immediate movement or whatnot with just a basic perception, I will move inward.
Okay, you do that. You also know that to the left of you, there's not like a door or a window here, but you do know that the box office is right here.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm familiar with those. All right.
I'm actually not gonna let me remove alertness. I'm not gonna have my familiar come in here with me and have it wait outside.
Okay, you do that. And I'll reveal more of this.
Okay. And I don't really want to get jumped, so I'm just gonna be somewhat perceptive now that I step into this bigger room. Ah, yes. Nice lounging room.
All right, you guys walk in. You do it perceptively.
What the hell is that statue to my left?
Oh, that one? I think that one has like a specific description here. It is it's a mastodon skull, but it's kind of misidentified as the skull of a Cyclops king, and it has a set of fake plaster fangs that are the size of daggers, and they are labeled Teeth of the Blue Dragon Rivazar.
It's a nice prop.
That's the dragon's name.
But as you guys walk in, you do notice something with your perceptions.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I didn't roll one. Sorry, I probably don't. But everyone else noticed. Good job, everyone.
Yeah, I think Amon like just did roll low enough to not be this So yeah, anyway, you guys notice that the skeletons of the skunk apes are animating. They're moving, and they've
God.
never done that before.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, this is like Night in the Museum.
Alright, where's the tiny cowboy? Where's Owen Wilson? Wow, I tell you, guys.
Leon stepped on him.
It's the one time he met someone smaller than him and he immediately accidentally squished him.
Hey. Oh no.
No, ma petita me.
Yeah, go ahead and roll initiatives, and Freedom, Kane, and Leon can give me a surprise round move action.
Okay.
Hey, at least I rolled good on initiative. I didn't see them, but I
Yeah.
acted very quickly.
Ooh, 2 20s for initiatives. Nice.
They look like it. Okay, Freedom, you're up first. Give me your surprise round move action. Sure, give me religion. Okay, these are undead. You're pretty sure that these bones have been tampered with evil magic. These are skeletons. You need bludgeoning to do more damage to them, and they're immune to cold and have your basic undead traits.
Go all Captain
Sap.
Caveman on him.
I'm gonna pull up and they're skeletons. Just break their bones.
Okay. On its surprise round action, it moves towards you, Freedom.
Yeah, come
Leon.
at me. Oh, I don't have my shield. Well, wait. Were we expecting trouble?
Kane,
Yeah, we were expecting
Probably not.
Asmodeans.
Yeah, you had your bow.
Or
and
actually, yeah, you
everything.
were
I think
expecting Asmodean.
Yeah. We probably have the shield out, so.
Okay, that's fine.
So is this the surprise round still?
Yeah.
This is the surprise round, so you get a stand or a move.
Alright, if that's the case, he'll just move forward a little bit, and that's his turn.
Okay, thank you. This one is also going to move forward. Kane.
Kane takes a shot at the one, number 2, since he had his
Okay.
bow out with an arrow now.
Go ahead and throw a shot.
Nice.
Did it not roll? Oh yeah, it did.
Okay, you hit it. Roll your damage. It takes a little bit. The bones are difficult to hurt with piercing damage.
Yeah.
I'm on. It's officially round 1.
Alright, is there a knowledge check I can make
Religion.
as well? Okay. I guess, yeah, Freedom made the same one. Okay, I don't know any more than Freedom did.
Yeah. But these are
I'm
undead,
going-
and they are skeletons.
I'm gonna move into the room a little bit, and do I know are skeletons like resistant to acid? Does acid work on them? I think it does.
Yes,
Like-
it does.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to shoot some acid at one of these. Oh my god, I quadruple rolled it apparently.
The quadruple roll.
I like lagged out or something there. All right,
You
well,
have yourself
I missed.
targeted as
Yeah,
well.
Oh, okay, so I targeted.
Oh,
I hit
yeah.
myself as well. All right,
All
well,
right,
it looks
so
like
you missed the skeleton.
the first attack on the skeleton missed. Yeah, so we'll take that as the result. All right.
All right, Freedom, it's your turn.
I'll club the one on the left.
Okay, they also kind of have clubs. They've got bones from the rest of the display.
Bone clubs. Oh. I should have trained with a club too today. Dang it.
This one's going to
I was
attack
getting used to
Freedom.
that slashing swing of a sword. I don't know why, but Freedom
Oh my
just
goodness.
misses like no other.
These things aren't hard to kill, but man, do they have like... Oh. Alright, you'll see.
They have really good numbers.
Yeah.
Well, if they can only do one thing, is go all skeleton on you, then yeah. Ow.
Ouch. I guess it's because
Dang.
they're Sasquatch skeletons.
Sasquatch?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
it takes the base, you know, like whenever you can make a skeleton, it takes the base,
Right, yeah.
like of whatever it was, and they have high base strength.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, alright, it clubs Freedom. Leon.
He's gonna attack the one that has already been injured. That's the one on the right, correct?
Yes.
Alright, so he is going to throw an alchemist bomb. But let's see, who moves?
Don't worry about
Freedom is
splash
already
on
moved?
me.
Okay. Oh no, I
Well,
wasn't worried about
okay.
splashing on you. I was just wondering, like, if you hadn't already moved, I would wait until you're able to move a little bit to the right so that you weren't in combat with it anymore. But
Oh.
I'll just throw it and try to hit.
it's first touch I see anyway, right?
Yeah.
So that'll help.
I'll apply the modifier. Alright.
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead and roll the damage. Oh, nice damage. Yep,
Alright.
you explode it.
Yeah, I say, flambe! Incoming liberty! And then explode it.
Yeah,
And
it's
I
all
make sure that
goopy, and the bones are all like falling apart and stuff and glued.
I make sure that the square that Freedom is in is not affected by the splash damage.
Mm-hmm. Alright, this one is going to mindlessly, try to club Freedom again. It races up its club.
Aha!
Alright, that misses you. It slams the ground and the hardwood. Kane.
Kane's gonna move to there, and he's gonna shoot at that one.
Nice
Nice
rolls.
hit. That
Max
was that's some max
damage.
damage. Dang, you do a lot of damage to it.
Even with it having
Dead
the
to him now.
resistance.
Yeah, you nearly take it apart. I'm on.
It's piercing though, so yeah.
It doesn't.
Oh yeah, if it
Um,
hadn't have
equal.
reduced its damage, it would be like probably toast.
Gonzies. Yeah, nice.
I'm gonna move
That's what stinks
up.
about arrows, because even the blunt arrows, like I could get blunt arrows, but they do non-lethal and they're skeletons, and they don't take
Yes.
non-lethal damage.
Truth.
Oops. Firing in. For acid splash again.
Yeah, acid splash.
Hey, Grant.
You got it.
Yay! We did it.
Take this.
You did it. Oman did it.
Woo.
He has
I am
secured
useful
the
level
kill.
3 wizard.
Yep. All right. We are out of combat here.
I'll go over to Freedom and reach into my pack and pull out a vial of, blue liquid and say, "For you, mon capitaine, you are injured in the battle.
Yeah, what is this?
Is a potion to it is a small one, but should help you recover some of your strengths.
Aha. What? Out of character.
It's
What is
just a
this?
cure light wounds potion.
Okay. Plus what? 5?
Oh, 1d8 plus 1.
You made it?
Oui.
What caster level did you make it when you made it?
Probably one
just
cheaper.
Just one.
Oh.
Yeah.
You cheap ass.
I'm sorry, I am limited by the funds that I have.
Yeah.
I can take that 4 health back if you want.
I already drank it, unless you want me to vomit. I don't
He's like, spit it out.
No.
know. Alright. Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna use, I'm gonna kind of investigate around where they came from here, using detect magic.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me perception too.
Alright.
I'll move all the
I'll
bones to
say,
one
like,
spot while he's doing that.
Yeah. While I'm looking around over here, I'll kind of mutter, like, like, this sort of thing doesn't just happen.
Were they not properly
What are you
laid to
looking
rest?
for, jurist?
I don't know, but I'll know it when I see it. I think.
Okay. Yeah, you look around, you cast detect magic. You don't find anything that's not on you guys that has a magical aura.
Okay.
I'll look around to see if there's
That's
any.
not too surprising. Usually something that
Okay, go ahead and give me
animates
a perception,
skeletons is
Leon.
gonna be, like, something that animates skeletons is an instantaneous effect.
Leon, you notice that there are dusty, well, there are footprints in the dust that is normally covering the interior of the museum, and you're pretty sure they're not yours when you guys were here.
I'll point them out to Kane and say, look, jurist, and Kane, there is footprints here in the dust. I'm pretty sure they are larger than my boot.
He'll nod, I guess. Try to follow them, see where they go.
Okay, go ahead and roll me survival.
Any bonuses you got, Kane, for being like inside the city trying to follow
Already
footprints?
got it all. Already got it all
Gotcha.
attached. I just
Okay.
roll low. It shouldn't be that
Well,
hard.
I mean, your survival check
footprints
is
in
still pretty
dust.
decent. Yeah, so you can see that the footprints are going from this room to the next.
Perhaps we should go there first then.
Yeah, it'll point in that
We-
direction.
I do have one more of those potions on my person. Freedom, do you have any on your person?
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself.
Kane will put another arrow on his bow. Have one knocked.
I'll look over at Mon and see if
Okay.
he's done studying or still doing wizard things.
What a nerd.
Yeah.
Even though Leon is almost as big a nerd, I guess, in his own way. Right.
If all seems fine, then yeah, I'll lead the charge. This time I will have my sword out and put the club away.
Yeah, I'll mention as we're moving here that like I'm pretty sure that those somebody set those skeletons to attack us. They were here last time. Like the skeletons were here. They just didn't attack us last time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They've always been here.
Yeah. So
Magic trickery
yeah,
then.
just
Yeah, you're
yeah.
all nerds
Some
though, as far as Dinkles is concerned.
True.
Except Caleb.
He's a nerd too.
Because he's not as buff.
Caleb's not a nerd.
He is to Dinkles the 18 strength intimidate wizard.
Yeah.
actually they both probably have pretty high intimidate.
Yeah.
They probably both just try to intimidate. They probably actually would both successfully intimidate each other.
Yeah.
So much so that they wouldn't actually ever attack each other. They just keep on intimidating each other.
All right. So yep. Freedom leads the way. You guys have seen this room before. This is known as the Hall of the Seas, and you smell a familiar briny odor that wafts through this room from a dozen water-filled cases.
Yes.
You remember each display being of strange and colorful sea creatures.
I don't really swim, so I'm not really fond or knowledgeable of sea creatures.
Me
Ah,
neither,
but
honestly.
that is why they are beautiful, no? The mysteries of la mer. Who knows what is deep below the waves?
Death. Your death is deep below.
That's true.
I think I've mentioned before the
There's Mermaider down there.
video where the
Bring your chains.
it's like an old Spoony video where he tells you he's giving advice to D&D players. He's like, just don't go on the boat. Because
Oh man,
the
I miss
GM's just gonna
Spoon.
throw all the
So-
aquatic encounters at you. They're like, they got this bestiary, and like a third of the things in there are all these things that live in the ocean, and the GM never gets to use them.
This is true.
Although he
you
didn't-
just summon a-
He didn't include the
summon
real
a
reason to
wraith
not
on
go on the boat, and that is that if you go on the boat, there's gonna be a murder mystery.
We actually didn't. You know what's funny? We spent like in Strange Aeons, we spent like a whole month on a boat, and there was no murder mystery on it.
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
You were trying to solve the mystery of your own
Well,
murders.
we were in the dream world a lot of the time, so to be honest, did we even ask our crewmates if there just happened to be a murder mystery while
That's
we were
true.
gone?
There might have been a murder that happened, and
So
they're
we
like,
don't know.
"Hey, should we ask those guys? Should we ask those weird people from Thrushmore?" And they're like, "No, those guys are just always taking naps for some reason. Like,
Yeah.
Just cover it up.
don't
tell
bother.
them.
don't bother telling them. They're not going to be.
Jane
Well, remember
took
those?
care
There
of
were
it.
those scholars that were on the boat.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they were doing during that.
Battery
They
low.
were solving the murder.
Oh, jeez.
Them and Jane. Jane was helping them because she was there.
Yeah,
She
she just
just
didn't
didn't say
bother to
anything.
tell us. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I figured you
didn't
guys
wanna
had enough
burden you
things to worry
guys.
about. Yeah. She's like, I'm a paladin. I have to take care of this sort of stuff myself.
All right. Yeah. What do you guys do as you kind of start to walk in here?
Is there any lighting in here, by the way, or do I need to use like my light cantrip? Which
No, there is no lighting in here as you get in deeper.
Charging battery.
I would have. Oh, I didn't actually change my spells. I was gonna prepare a light cantrip because I knew we were coming in here. So yeah, I'll have the light cantrip going, and I'll have my quarterstaff out and have the light like at the end of my quarterstaff. Just unfortunate but
Well, let's see.
making us pretty visible. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
but better
and I'm
to be
gonna like
visible.
glare suspiciously at all these little tanks,
Yeah.
kind of as I, step a couple feet into the room.
Yeah, well, as you guys have been here before, you do see that like everything in this room and in the tanks is dead.
Were they dead before?
Weren't they already dead?
Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I
They've
mean,
probably been
still,
dead for a while.
the fucking Sasquatches were dead too. So
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah, for sure.
they
it
can
doesn't
raise
actually
dead
make me
fish?
less suspicious.
Oh no.
Yes, if they can raise a Sasquatch, they can raise a dead fish as well.
Will it raise?
Mhm.
Will it float?
Arise! Arise, dead fish!
Um.
Arise, Magikarp!
I'm gonna peer into
I'm
this
glad
display
someone.
case.
I'm glad someone said it because
I
I
might
was
tap
thinking
on
that
it
the
a
whole
little
time.
bit, just in case.
Fishy,
Is
why
there
are
any
you
dead fish in
sleeping?
there? No, dead fish?
Yeah,
No?
there's dead things, yeah. You see
Yeah,
fishy
yeah.
skeletons.
He's all tapping on it. I guess they're not moving. Well,
It's the biggest tank actually that you're looking at.
yeah.
Actually what's in here is the the thing, the display is labeled uh the quad claw marauder, and there is
Oh
the
my.
waters are murky with like the decayed remains of something that looked like a big crustacean.
Looks like some kind of strange lobster.
You actually think it reminds it, for those of you who did see them, it kind of reminds you of one of those reef claws.
Yeah, Kane will say that since he was the one that
Ah,
identified it.
those things were all poisonous, no?
He nods.
Ah,
They're
would not
poisonous.
make for a good meal then.
Ew. I walk away from the
It's
case.
also,
What's over here?
they're actually a delicacy, or so I'm told.
Yeah.
Although,
Freedom's face is turning green as you talk about it.
a reef claw is technically a sentient creature.
Spider.
That's spooky. Yeah, so this is maybe you guys didn't come in this far into the museum. It might be. Actually, no, I think you guys did.
I don't know if we explored the whole
It's probably
thing, but we
passive.
did check things out to an extent.
Yeah, so you're coming into the insect zoo.
Did
You
Leon
guys
like
see plants,
teleport back
rocks,
to the
and
entrance,
hundreds
or
of
what?
motionless specks that fill the countless glass cases throughout this long hall. The preserved husks of giant insects and arachnids, including a 10-foot tall spider, leer over the displays.
Eh, it's just bugs.
I
No
burned the
problem.
spider.
Well.
You do see something different,
No
though.
fire in.
There's webs.
Uh-oh. Something different.
Yep, you do see something different.
Should I roll a perception for this room
Hold on.
to see the difference?
It's only Freedom, because Freedom's the one that's going in here.
Gotcha.
You see over here, Freedom?
Okay.
By that terrarium,
Okay.
there is a dead man's body, swathed in red and black robes and covered in welts, that lies on the floor.
I run up to it. I want to see if I can figure out when he died, how he died. Is he alive?
Okay.
I see
Do they
Freedom
like
run
long
over
walks on the
towards it and
beach?
go, "What?"
Yeah, I probably don't say anything. I just race over there.
Yeah, I know, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, alright. Except I don't say Jesus
Go ahead
Christ.
and roll me a knowledge religion, too.
Oh, sure. Okay.
I need to... So yeah, I'm like, what are you doing? follow after you.
I give the spider a
Okay.
wide berth.
Freedom, you know that from so from both your heal and your religion, they're both successful, and I'll give you the answers here in a moment. But you know that from this person's robes that they appear to be someone who they're wearing the colors and apparel of someone who worships Asmodeus. So there's this
Okay.
is an Asmodean person, and it seems like all of their wounds have come from like it seems like they've been like bitten just over and over and over again, all these little welts that they have been bitten to death.
I look up at the aquarium it's next to. Is there anything moving in there?
The terrarium.
Yeah.
So you do look at the terrarium and you notice that it's broken. The glass has been shattered. Like
Oh.
someone has tried to like, either get in or get out. And give me give me a wisdom ability check, Freedom.
Sure.
Alright.
Wisdom, Freedom, you remember that inside this terrarium there were lots of like spider egg sacs, and
Ooh.
that you weren't sure like at first if they were like fake or not because like they were like that for when you guys came to this place.
Okay.
But you notice that the spider sacs they're they're open.
He got swarmed.
Yep. But you realize this enough to know that something hatched from these eggs between now and when you guys were here.
But it's broken open.
Yeah, but because you succeeded on your wisdom check, I'm basically gonna consider that a succeed on your perception because you start to see like the little red legs
Oh.
of creatures.
Spiders!
Yep, spooters. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh man. Sidurium's been dying for combat and he's missing it all.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, I hope he's doing okay, whatever's got him occupied.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get swarmed.
Don't worry, I'll burn him off yet.
Thanks. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I didn't even need to pull out the club. I have that Morning Star. Heh. Oh.
Okay. So, here we go. Into the surprise round. Oh,
Ooh,
geez,
maybe they're not actually swarms. They're just.
Are they all moving before freedom? Yeah, they are.
Ooh.
At least it's just surprise round, hopefully, that they
Yeah, it's
get
just a
to do.
surprise round. So they're like Some of them are still in the terrarium. Some of them have been like underneath it and stuff. They start scuttling out from wherever it was that they're hiding and living now.
Okay.
That they've been freed. And we'll just go down the list.
I rolled
It's
ass.
gonna move. Yeah, this one's gonna move into Freedom Square. Kane's not part of the surprise round. Amon's not part of the surprise round. Number 6, this one's also going to move into your square. This one is, let's see, I can still squeeze one more.
Just bomb my
Into your
square. Don't
square.
worry about selective. Just
Yep.
bomb it.
Yep, get into your square. Your square is now full.
Oh,
This one's gonna scuttle over towards Amon. This one is gonna have to double move over by Amon.
Wait, double move is surprise round, I thought.
Oh, that's right, yeah. No, you can't double move. The spooter is not on speed.
It's a haste spider. It uses its boots of speed.
Moves over here.
Sets the spider, it
grab
has
all
enough
the
boots of
spiders.
speed for the whole party.
This one's gonna move into Amon's square. And that's all the spooters. Freedom, it's your turn during the surprise round. Yep, all the spiders are coming around. They're like, ah!
mm-hmm. I don't know much about spiders, so I'll just use this sword I got.
These are like really big spiders.
They're tiny size, so they're the size of like a small dog or a house cat. So yes, they are big
Yeah.
for spiders.
They're probably the same type that we fought before.
Yeah, like the scarlet red spiders or something like that.
Oh,
Oh,
it's too small.
Ah,
I was targeting
Yep.
higher up. I was
Alright.
cutting necks off and shit.
that's
Not
the official
slicing
round
spiders.
1.
My practice today did no good.
Let's see. Bite Freedom. Well, you weren't practicing against spiders.
Right, it did me no
It's true.
good.
you need practice hitting small things, so maybe you can use like
Apparently.
Leon as target practice next time.
It bites you.
Whoa.
Give me a fortitude save.
Okay. Don't tell me whether or not I fail or save. Let me
Alright.
decide if I want to do something.
Okay.
I don't know if I can do anything about. Did I roll a 1? No, I rolled a 3.
Hey, it wasn't a 1.
Don't tell me you took that feat that I took on Isaiah and never rolled a 1 ever in the entire history of an entire campaign. So I never got to use the reroll.
Why don't you brag about it?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Oh no, I still failed saves. I just rolled
I can't
2s
do
and
anything.
3s.
Go for it.
Just never a 1.
Just never a 1.
Okay, it bites you, but you don't feel anything other than the little slight discomfort of it biting you.
The 1 non-lethal.
Okay.
Yep, you just take the one non-lethal. Kane, it's your turn.
He will fire at one that's not in Secret Square. I think it's out.
Yeah, there's like
Okay.
Open.
there's one right below me.
Yeah, there's
So that one
two.
you should have a clear shot on.
Yeah.
Look at all my spooters.
I missed.
Yep, I'm on.
I think I want to get out of here. So I'm going to do a withdraw action. So I
Okay.
should be able to get out without provoking.
Yep, you sure
Do
can.
it. I'll do it like this way actually. Actually, no. I think these are tiny, so like as long as they don't go through their square, I'll be fine.
Yep.
So this is 15. Yeah, I can easily get over here.
I
Okay.
laugh at that spider behind you comes alive. You're
Alright,
just
the big one.
Yeah, that would be pretty terrible.
Alright, this one's gonna bite Freedom. It misses. Spider 2 is going to bite Freedom. It hits. Roll me a fortitude save. You take one more non-lethal.
I don't think I have like any good spells for this kind of encounter. Like I don't have like Burning Hands. Burning Hands is really good in this kind of encounter.
You still feel all right, except for the little annoying bite. All right, the last one in Freedom Square takes a bite at him. You take another non-lethal, and roll me another fortitude. He's just getting injected with poison.
Injected
Am I?
with
And
a
he's still
poison.
fine.
Okay.
Fine, he doesn't care. All right, there's too many spiders there, so this one's gonna attempt to enter Kane's um his square. But I think you have your bow out, so yeah, he doesn't provoke basically. So this spider's gonna get into your square, Kane, and try to bite you.
Okay.
Aha, hit. Give me a fortitude save with your non-lethal damage. You don't feel anything else. Spider number 5. It wants to. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. 30. Okay, so it's gotta. This one's gotta move. It's gonna double move into your space, Kane. This one. This one can get. Wait, hold on. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, 20. Okay. It's gonna move into your space and try to bite you. Give me a fortitude save. Yep, you're still good. And this one is going to get into your square and bite you. Take your non-lethal and fortitude save. Oh, it happened.
Aha!
The 1.
It's probably like 1d2.
Oh, it's not even 1d2. It's just you take 1
One.
point of strength damage from its poison, Kane.
Yeah.
Uno point of strength damage.
Alright.
Rough life.
So I'll just put the 1 here in your damage on strength.
Yep.
It doesn't
This
technically
could-
do anything to you.
Yeah, this could be bad if you're like playing
Freedom.
Whiz Pops.
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it is freedom. All right.
Silver Whiz Pops flies.
That's-
So
Right, but I
Well, I guess
mean
I'll
like
let him
low
off
level
on
Whiz
this one.
Pops. Level 3 Whiz Pops probably would have a hard time with this because he would have like 7 strength and like a fortitude save bonus of +2 or something, but
then I'm gonna continue attacking the.
I mean,
same
I'm not
one.
that much better off. I have 8 strength. My fortitude
Go ahead, give me an attack.
3. Yeah. So it'd be bad for me too.
Uh,
That's a miss.
uh,
All right, Leon, it's your turn. Which group
All
is
right.
gonna die?
Alright, I think the one around Kane first, but I'm going to
Why? I'm the one that
move
misses
first.
everything. Okay, no, it's.
So I'll move 20 feet to right there. And I'll say, it seems like an exterminator is needed.
Yes, please.
And I will, I will, Kane only has his bow. Hang tight, Freedom. I will be there in 1 moment. And I will attack, basically, Kane's square,
Okay.
making sure that he doesn't get hurt by the splash damage.
So
Ow.
unfortunately, that's not how that works.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
squares.
realizing that right now,
Just
too.
throw it.
So there's
Alright,
another
so
option. And
I
that
can
is-
wait.
Yeah.
I have
could
resistances
yell.
if you just throw it
Okay.
in my square.
Yeah, see, look,
Oh, yeah, that's
freedom
true.
wants to bathe in fire.
Alright, then I will
He's
do
hot.
that.
It'll
Too
make me
hot!
look cool. Like, yeah, it'll be a cool effect.
Alright. Alright,
Give
Leon
freedom
says
an explosion that he can turn away from and not look at.
Yeah. Alright. He will toss it over in Freedom's direction at that spiders. Wow. Okay, well that's fine. Splash damage for them all.
Yep, splash damage. All right, what's the base? What's the damage here? The splash.
5 fire, and the save is a DC 14.
Is so it's just 5 flat?
5 flat.
Okay, so target all the spiders and force their reflex saves.
Target freedom too.
Yeah, and freedom.
Although I think freedom, even if you fail a save, you have.
Oh yeah,
fire
freedom just
resistance, I think.
resists all 5 of it anyway.
No, I don't have 5 fire resist.
Oh, you don't?
Oh, you don't? Okay.
No.
Well, let's see how much that. Yeah.
Well, you
does.
made it, so I think you're fine. And 1 or 2 of the spiders.
2 of them failed, so 2 of them are dead.
Yeah, I only have 2 fire
All right.
resists right now, but more levels, I'll have more.
Well, you didn't take any fire damage then, because
Nice.
you made the save. And it was 5, so rounds down to 2.
Alright, yeah, so yeah, Leon, hit the splash damage button, then assign the 5 to the ones that that failed.
Whenever you target multiple targets and some save, it'll deselect the ones that save, so you don't have to like do any more targeting. You can just roll your damage.
Okay, then I will make sure to do that next time. So that means, let's see, Spider 1 failed and Spider 6 failed. There we go.
Spider 7 took 2 damage.
Yep.
And Spider 2 also took 2 damage.
So am I doing anything else? What have I?
Nope,
As far as
that's it.
Okay.
Unless you have a swift action.
No, I don't. That's me. So I blow up some spiders.
Yep, you blow them up.
What do you mean you're not playing a
They're
Magus
getting
or War
blown up.
Priest and you use swift actions every round?
Yeah. Normal action economy. Spider number 7. Let's see, there's spiders. I think they're still like. I think they're still afraid of like explosions and shit, right? How do they react to this?
They wouldn't really like fire.
Yeah, like I can't imagine that it would stay here after an explosion. Fire is hot, right?
Yeah. I don't think I even made number 7 roll a reflex, because I just attacked it, but I didn't actually make it roll a reflex.
It saves.
Okay, so he takes
Alright,
2
then
points of fire damage.
It's gonna withdraw. It's gonna scuttle away.
I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Yep, you can, because it has to go through your square and the other square too. Go
Where
ahead.
you going, spider? Maybe I can hit this one. Oh, nope.
Nope.
Oh god,
It
they are
was
so
close,
tough to
but
hit.
yeah, they're so tiny. Kane. Got all those spiders there.
Leon says, well, I mean, I guess he can't say because this is like an out of character thing, but if you wait until it's my turn, you'll be able to move out of there and I'll be able to just bomb that square they're all in.
Yeah, he'll hold his action.
Okay, hold action. I'm on.
I don't know that I can actually help very much here.
Acid splash?
I can try Acid Splash. The problem is I'm firing into cover and into melee, so it's very unlikely to succeed. But, you know, He
Let's
got
just say if you hit, you're probably also going to do double damage.
I'm gonna do double damage. What?
Because you're probably going to have to hit on a 20.
Oh well, yeah. That's well, no, because then it won't confirm the critical though. Let's see here where the modifiers do I need here? Modifiers cover. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oof.
Perfect
That's
zero.
pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah,
A work of art.
amazing.
Spider 2 is also going to withdraw. It does not like the fire and the burning. It knows that its life is in danger. They might be mindless, but they do feel pain.
Yeah.
This one's just gonna keep biting Kane. And it misses. Spider number 5's gonna bite Kane. And it misses. Wait, no, hold on. I don't think that hits. Yeah, it missed. I just didn't target him. Alright, spider number 3 is gonna bite Kane. And it misses. Now they're missing. This one's gonna bite Kane. And it misses. Freedom.
Orcs don't give a shit about spiders.
Oh, Kane has to make another fortitude save on one of the spider's turn.
on his turn.
I don't know if I want to.
I think it's on the spider
That's
that
right, the
poisons
spider's
it.
turn.
Spiders.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
I see those spiders?
Kane, go ahead and give me a fortitude save. Yeah, you do see them.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, you're good now.
I'm gonna move.
You want to chase after him? You want to smash him?
Yeah. Yeah. There's not a lot
Good
of
for you.
things I
Like, kill
can
your
kill
spider.
in the world, but I can kill spiders. If I can hit them. I'll get you, spider!
Oh, you hit it.
Yay.
I think you're gonna stab this one. Yep, he's dead.
Bam.
Nice.
Alright, Leon.
Alright. I lob another,
Before,
I tell
before
Kane-
he goes,
Kane's gonna move.
before he goes, I'll move out.
Okay, yep, sure, you can withdraw.
Alright, get him!
Yep, lobbeth thine hand grenade.
I shall count to 3.
I don't want to be that person, but do the spiders get attacks of opportunity on me since I have to
Not if
go?
you
No.
withdraw.
Not if you withdraw.
They only have a reach of they have to be in the same square as you, so and withdraw doesn't provoke in the first square that you move.
Oh, okay.
So once you're in the square next to them, they can't actually reach you anymore.
Yeah, if it was medium creatures, absolutely. Yeah, you would have provoked by this point.
If there was 8
Yeah.
medium spiders, this would be a rough encounter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'd be poisoned.
Alright, so one spider's for sure is dead. And it looks
Oh,
like the other 3
The
are all
rest are
dead.
dead too.
Yep.
Yeah. This is basically combat over.
Yeah. Leon, he,
Alright, so yeah, I can just go ahead and hit them with the 5 damage. Yeah, Freedom, do you continue chasing the one spider?
Yes. I'm gonna get him.
Alright, just go ahead and give me an attack roll, see if you hit it. Alright,
It's gonna
you
go
don't.
tell.
It like
It's gonna get away and
it-
tell
it-
of its
no.
spider
yeah,
friend.
it
Oh no.
it runs like it scurries away
No.
deeper in.
It's gonna.
I think
He'll be back.
spiders
It's
have
just like when you have a
compression, so it
spider.
probably could just go through like a crack or something.
It's gonna be it's like that thing whenever you see a spider in real life and then you look back and you don't see it anymore. You're like, oh fuck. It's like
Yeah.
that. Oh fuck! I'm gonna find it again later. It's gonna climb up my ankle.
I do love the one where like you can see like this pretty big spider like behind like a rotating fan, and yeah, just suddenly after one of its like rotations, it's gone.
oh man.
Yeah. Hey, you're just like,
Or the video of or the video of where you like see like one blob and the person hits it with the broom, and then there's like thousands of spiders that come off the broom
Oh
man.
because
no.
it was just like a tiny little swarm
That's
of
something
them.
completely different, but also terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible
Yeah.
indeed.
I had a spider experience recently. Like, I was just chilling watching the TV, and then like one started slowly coming down from the AC vent in the ceiling. Like, I didn't see it until it was like eye level between me and the TV. I was like, don't don't move, and I just
There
kept
was
my eye
a
on it and
there
blindly
was a
reached for
beautiful orb
something.
weaver spider in my front yard that had spun this like really nice big web.
Oh yeah, those are really pretty.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna take us out of combat. What do you guys do?
All right.
I continue inspecting the body. Is there anything left on it?
All right, you inspect the body.
Looks like a
So
Asmodean.
you can see that
Yeah.
he carries a silver unholy symbol of Asmodeus,
I'll take that.
and he also has a vial of silver dust.
I'll silver dust.
What is this silver dust? Is it magic silver dust?
I don't
You do
know.
not detect magic on it.
Alright.
Oh, this is
He
used as a
also
compost?
has a scroll. He has some scrolls.
Those
He
probably
has
detect
1,
as
2,
magic.
3, 4 scrolls.
Can anybody read these?
4 scrolls.
I don't know what they say.
I can potentially with a spellcraft, but I don't have read magic prepared.
And you did detect magic, not from the silver dust, but it seemed like his armor, a breastplate, was magical.
Ooh.
Yeah, but it's got like Asmodean symbol on it or something probably. It's tainted.
Alright, I'll start with the breastplate. Because I can do that, just but concentrate on it for 3 rounds. 23 for the spellcraft check on identifying.
It is a breastplate that has been enchanted once to increase its effectiveness. It is a +1 breastplate.
Damn it.
Alright,
That's
As
still
much
pretty
as
good.
I'd like it, I don't want to wear it. Like I
and
want to wear
finally,
it, but I
there-
don't want to wear it.
Caleb would
Yep.
probably like it.
Finally,
Maybe, yeah.
there is a gold-plated charm in his clutched in his hand.
Oh. What's this? I pull it out of his hand.
Okay, you gotta force it out of his like rigor mortis hand, but you do pry it from his cold, dead fingers. And yeah, it's a gold-plated charm with Hokum's Phantasmagorium etched onto it. It's like a whatchamacallit.
Souvenir?
It's a golden amulet. And yeah, it looks like it's a souvenir from the museum. But it also
It
is
looks-
valuable. It's definitely worth some money. Like for
Alright, you
like
said
a very
there's 3 scrolls as well?
there's 4 scrolls.
4, okay. Well, I can do spellcraft try to decipher the scrolls. But it's
Okay.
fairly unlikely to succeed, but I'll do all 4 of those in order. So DC's 20 plus spell level for scrolls. That definitely didn't
didn't
get the
get it.
first one. Probably got
That'll
the
do it.
second one. Probably got
That'll
the
do it.
third one.
And
And
that'll do
alright,
it.
cool.
Man, look at those
I rolled really
220.
well. Yeah, so I only don't
Nice.
get the first one, but I get the other 3.
Yeah, you know that the other scrolls are scrolls of doom, inflict light wounds, and remove fear.
Okay. And these
And
are
they
divine scrolls.
caster scrolls.
So I can't use them, but
What scrolls are they? Doom. What else?
inflict light wounds and remove fear.
Correct.
I could take the remove fear one.
Yeah, eventually be able to cast.
Yeah. And since I'm immune to fear, I guess.
Yeah, you can cast
Yeah,
it on other
you'd
people.
be the best person to remove it,
Okay, I'll
since you
grab
can't
that
get
one.
feared.
Does.
It's the opposite
That
of
one
It
makes
flash.
people
inflicts a
shaken.
yeah. It inflicts
Oh.
a minor penalty
I
on an
don't want
opponent.
either of those for myself. So if anybody else thinks they can use those, if not, we should definitely sell those.
Amon, if you want, I could try to take a peek at that one scroll you could not identify.
Sure. Yep, they scrolled weird on
Nope.
it. I'll have to use it. I think a goblin wrote this scroll.
Is it just caster level 1 for that Room of Fear?
Yeah, it's
Probably.
cash level 1.
Okay.
Let me repeat some more here.
Leon also says, would you like me to see how valuable that gold charm there is?
I mean, I don't even have a praise, so.
Yeah, I'm asking Freedom.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh.
He'll look at it and say, it appears to be defective as a good luck charm, but perhaps it is worth something.
You think it's worth 25 gold pieces? Pretty expensive for a souvenir here. But it's really nice. It's a gold amulet. It says Hokum's Phantasmagorium on it. Really nice. It's got a cool design.
That's a crafted potion, yeah?
Yeah, basically. This is a potion.
Oui. In essence, yes. One small potion.
Alright.
He'll hand it back to Freedom.
What? I don't want to carry it.
Oh, very well. Then I will hold on to it for
It's
now.
so gaudy, though.
It's tainted
Yeah.
with this man's tainted.
Yeah, he did die with it, it seems like. You can only wonder how he died with this.
Yeah.
With these spiders.
I'm thinking that he saw something because you said the cage was broken, like the glass was broken.
Uh-huh.
So I'm thinking that he saw something shiny in there, reached in, and as he was pulling it out, got jumped by a bunch of spiders.
You're exactly right, Secret. That is exactly how he died. When they came in here, he's like, "Oh, hey, like there's something shiny in that terrarium. Like, I'm just gonna break it." And maybe Amon would know this with his spellcrafts while he's checking out the items, but this terrarium did have some magic on it when it was still whole. It had a minor like stasis like effect that was keeping those eggs from hatching as an exhibit. So when he broke the glass, the things rapidly like grew and hatched, and yeah, just ate him.
Damn.
They bit him to death.
That's funny.
Yep, that. I hope that 25 gold amulet was worth it.
That's what greed will get you. Your death. Alright, what's this statue?
Okay, so you guys walk in here, and this is a circular alcove off this hallway that cradles a lovingly maintained statue of a regal man, his arms outstretched and his chest adorned with a carving of a winged eye. Empty picture frames line the walls. You can give me a knowledge religion.
Okay.
You guys have seen this statue before, though, so I guess don't even give me knowledge of religion. You know that this is the statue of Aerodin that you guys were
Oh,
checking
right.
out
Yeah.
before.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
They like to bring Aerodin up every once in a while, don't they?
Well, Aridin
Well, he
used
was
to
a
be
prominent god.
he used to be the primary, like the Church of
Animal.
Aridin was the head church of Cheliax before
Yeah.
Oh,
before
so
Aridin
it's
disappeared.
common over here then, yeah.
It
Yeah.
was, yeah.
Plus, he's
Until
pretty. Yeah.
that it in another perhaps in another world, the Church of Iomade would have taken over, as happened to other places of the world. Followers of Aridin, uh, I guess, adapted to become worshippers of Iomade, considering that she was Aridin's herald.
Yep.
But Cheliax is, as we know it in this world, is not that place.
Correct. Yeah. What do you guys do? Go ahead and give me a perception. Anybody else want a perception here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Leon is definitely looking around, and he's thinking about also going back at some point to that Hall at Sea creatures, because there was one area they hadn't explored yet. But first time with perception. Oof, ouchies.
Yeah, low rolls all around. Kane, you remember that there were actually texts in these frames when you guys had first come here, but you can see that they must have been removed.
Yeah.
They were framing these once displayed pages from Aridin's holy texts.
That's a good catch, Keen. I don't remember seeing that. Who would take those?
Yeah. Kane will
Perhaps
say
someone who
we
would,
are in search of people of
The
Asmodeus. They
Asmodean
might not
clan?
want another god's scriptures to be present.
I suppose.
they do seem to be quite concerned with purging records of history and other significant parts of religious culture opposed to their own.
It's weird that these statues are still here.
Might be a bit more difficult to remove them than a painting from a wall.
I try to lift the statue.
It's true.
Well, I mean, if you with enough removal of text, then this statue could be of anybody.
Yeah, it's true. Not everybody has knowledge
Over
of religion.
time, yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Those holy texts were the ones letting people know.
They might think it's just, I don't know, an important person or something.
Yep, it just saves time. Remove the written work, and then the image fades from memory.
That's what the Egyptians did. One of the sons, like, took out all of the names of his father and replaced it with his. Basically erased his history.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember
Yeah,
which
controlling
one it was,
history,
but yeah.
man. It's crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. What do you guys do?
I guess we carry
You
on
guys see another
forward.
room off to the right here.
We can always loop back around to that room. I know what you're talking about, but yeah. We're here, we're moving forward.
Wait, let us
You guys
continue.
remember this room?
What's in this room?
This is
oh.
the wax museum.
Oh. Wax things.
I do have another relative. Her name is Madame Truffaut. She has a museum quite like this one.
Yep, wax replicas of various politicians, folk heroes, deities, and creatures fill this room. Some are laughably fake, and others are eerily lifelike. One in particular stands out, a depiction of a man dressed in blood-stained professor's robes. This figure wields a bloody surgeon's knife in one hand, but its face has been melted away into an unrecognizable waxen mess, save for a single glaring eye. And yep, this is the
We've seen this, yeah.
Yep, this is the one that has the plaque that is inscribed with Professor Mangvoon, Temple Hill Slasher.
You know what? I go up to it and I study it and I see if it looks at all like Caleb.
Okay.
I need to know.
You does have to know.
Maybe there's some kind of
distant
familial
relative.
resemblance.
Maybe that eyeball is exactly the same as his. I don't know.
Well, I don't remember if you guys did this. I don't think you did, but you know that the remaining eye is carved out of alabaster, and that it looks valuable.
I don't think we tampered with it. If we knew that, I think we'd just leave it.
Yeah, you look at the face and it's pretty like mangled and melted, so you can't really tell if this person looked like someone Caleb might have been related to.
It's a perfect copy of Caleb. It's all melted.
Yeah,
and
maybe one day, or some time ago, there was resemblance here, but you guys will never know that.
Dang.
I'm saying
Well,
there's
if its face
resemblance
is
now.
melted off.
I squeeze its arms
If you guys
just
had
to see if they have somewhat of a size resemblance. And then if not, I'll just walk
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, you can't make anything out right now, but maybe one day if you come back here with more powerful magic, you can restore the thing back to its original shape
There
and
you
see for yourself. Everybody roll me a perception check.
Uh,
Kane, you detect something. It's not sight-based, it's actually smell. You detect the faint smell of burnt flesh coming nearby, deeper into the south.
At first, he takes a look at Leon, and then he looks past them. He's like, he'll move. He doesn't really say anything. He just moves to like the doorway.
Okay. And yeah, as you move down there, it gets ever so slightly stronger.
And that's when he'll say, "I think there's someone's burning down here, or something's burning down here. It smells like flesh
Someone, you say? Oh,
is on.
I start moving.
It smells like flesh is on fire,
I know.
or it's burnt, or
You know, I think to someone else that would seem strange that you recognize it, but to me it's just a Tuesday.
he smirks.
Let us go inspect it, no?
I have my
You-
weapon and shield at the ready.
Kane puts an arrow on his bow.
I put an arrow in, I put an arrow.
He
I put a
puts an arrow
cigarette
in
in my
his
mouth.
mouth. Which has an arrow in it. Dude, you should put darts
Well,
in
if
That's
you don't have any
right.
cigars or cigarettes to smoke, you might just have to
Yeah,
burn an arrow.
Yeah, American. If you have American Spirit cigarettes, they have arrows on them.
Oh, you know those
Exactly.
like spit darts, right? Like you should get one of those cigarette holders that like holds and extends out your cigarette, but it's actually like a dart shooter as well.
Oh, that's a
Dart
cool
gun.
idea. Yeah, it'd be like a little blowgun, like the cigarette's
blowgun.
actually like a dart.
Alright, yeah, and as you get closer here, Freedom, you also kind of start to smell it now, too.
Oh no.
Can't you smell that smell? The
And,
smell that
yeah, as
surrounds you.
you get closer, you see something that should
Okay.
alarm you.
I'm not sure if I should stop here or.
Yep, you see something that you're sure is an undead. It's one of them walking dead here. But you do see what looks like to be a a shambling, like, burnt fleshed person. You're looking at a walking burnt corpse. And it notices you,
I look a
and
little
you can hear it
surprised.
like moaning. And as you get there at the edge there, I'll just go ahead and reveal some more. You do see more of them.
Damn, I keep rolling low. Dang, Leon, getting that
I
jump.
rolled really low too, and I actually have
Whew.
good bonus, but well.
Yep, go ahead and roll those initiatives.
The trick is to take that fighter archetype where my familiar gets to use any combat feats I have, and then I can take the trade initiative feat and then have my familiar come with me and roll initiative and just trade with my
Yeah.
familiar.
Oh, damn.
And give it improved
Yeah,
initiative.
kind of like what I do with Trassa in Mantis's game, right?
Yeah.
Trade initiative with my phantom.
Okay, is that everybody? Yes, that's everybody. So we're just gonna go straight into round one. And let's see, it's Leon first here. Leon, you're up first. You hear the
Alright.
moaning of the walking dead.
Alright, and am I able to see them? Or do I need to move forward more?
Yeah, you can see a couple of them.
Alright, I'll move to there, and I'll hold action to throw something at them, because I can see that they are burnt, correct?
Yes, they are horribly burnt. It leaves no doubt as to how these people died.
Alright. He doesn't have knowledge religion, so he's actually going to wait, and he's going to ask Freedom, like, are those things, do they resist fire like the devils? I can see their bodies are already burnt, but they are alive.
Aren't they on fire, some of them? Or all of them?
They're not on fire. It's just
Okay.
they have been burnt,
Okay. They
and
just
the flesh
smelly.
still stinks.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I'll hold.
All right. Another one comes shambling out, and all they can do is take a move action because they're zombies.
Ah,
It
they're
shambles
not
up to Freedom, and
fast.
that's it.
Well, they can charge though.
Kane.
There is that.
Yeah, but it couldn't charge you.
Oh, okay. That's what zombies do got going for themselves. It's they're charge-tastic.
Yeah.
Kane moves to right there, and he's gonna shoot that zombie.
Okay. Shoot the zombie.
Ooh.
You hit. You do some pretty good damage.
Nice.
Its body is pin-cushioned by the arrow, but it's still standing, shambling. Let's see, can this one charge?
Yeah.
Yeah, or
This
she
one
does
can
resist
charge.
too, right? Because it only eats slashing.
Oh
Ooh.
no.
Yep.
Ah, damn it, freedom hasn't gone yet. Otherwise that
Nope.
would provoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to charge Leon.
Alright.
It sees flash.
At least Leon went. You're not flat-footed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to slam you.
And welcome to the
It's going
jam.
to slam jam.
Oh.
Alright,
It
duck
is
under
not,
its.
It did not dunk.
Alright.
I wish I could make my bow the orc bow from um what's that game that we used to play with Justin and Ryan?
Zombicide?
Matt. Yeah, Zombicide. I want to make my
Yeah,
bow
that's
the
fine.
orc bow from that, so I can do
Yeah.
melee with it.
So this one, that'd be pretty cool. This one moves, if you keep like working on your bow, I might let you do that.
Yeah.
This one moves up. It moves 30 feet towards Kane, and that's it. I'm on.
I'm gonna move up closer. I'm gonna do a knowledge religion check, I guess.
Sure.
On these zombies, on these zambies.
Yep.
Do I know were there anything special about these zambies?
So, although they've been burnt to death and their flesh is already burnt and such like that, they don't seem to be reanimated with any kind of resistance to fire.
Okay.
That their
So,
flesh
yeah.
should continue to burn. They are just normal zombies.
We'll remain calm here, people. We don't need to be yelling. We're gonna activate tribal cooperation here, and
Damn.
telepathically tell Leon that he can safely burn them. It will work on them. They can be burnt.
Good to know. What's for that last one?
Freedom, it's your turn.
Confirmed.
Yep, you confirm.
This one's hurt. So I'm gonna strike at it and then 5-foot steps. Not with the bow, but it's the same modifier. Do the damage correct though. Oh, okay, it's dead. And I'm gonna 5-foot step here for a flank.
I don't know if Leon has a melee weapon.
I do not, unfortunately, but I can take one out next turn.
You encourage him to pull out a melee weapon as you move into position to flank. Another zombie comes shuffling out. This one actually can charge. It has a straight line to freedom.
Hey, sup?
No,
how's
no, it
going?
charges out of the darkness.
Yep, from out of the darkness.
Surprise.
No.
Hmm.
It tries to slam you and misses. It lurches forward and you like you have your shield and you block it and throw it back off.
Nice.
This zombie. Let's see, if they're staggered, they can't 5-foot, right?
They can. Wait.
No, they can't.
Oh, they can? Okay, so it's gonna 5-foot and attack.
Yeah.
And it misses. Freedom's got the zombies chomping at the bits, but he's well protected. Leon.
Alright, I tell Kane, I said, Dotari provides the flank with freedom. I will blow up those on their side. And I'll 5 foot there, and I'll throw a bomb at that zombie that just charged.
Kane has a bow. He ain't
Okay.
flanking.
He does have a melee weapon, though, if he chooses to pull it out.
Yeah.
Excuse me while
Yeah,
I
short
whip
sword.
this out.
That skewered the dwarf's skull.
Mm-hmm.
See, I am firing into melee, so apply that modifier. Yeah.
You hit it. Go ahead and, yep, roll it.
Kaboom.
Alright, and it's a
Needs
Tanglefoot
to be-
bomb, so you gotta do
Yeah.
your... Force the saves on the creatures. Oh, it rolled good. It's not
Alright.
entangled.
Well, we'll
What
see if
about
the other one's
zombie
entangled.
1?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta roll for that one too, or force it save.
Yeah.
Alright, so that one takes 5 fire.
Yep, and go ahead and deal the damage to it and apply the debuff, if you will.
And I don't know how to apply 2 fire damage. Oh, he can't take splash damage as well, so.
Yeah, if he takes a direct hit, he's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, that is Leon's turn. He lobs one bomb,
job.
explodes sticky napalm on those zombies.
The zombies are none the wiser. Yep, they moan as they ironically start burning again. Kane.
Kane will drop his bow and pull out his short sword.
You do that.
He will attack.
Ooh,
Ooh,
nice. That's
nice.
a critical threat, actually. 19 to 20. Roll it again.
On short sword, so.
Yeah, they're 19 to 20.
Yeah, he just doesn't have
I
it
haven't-
configured
He doesn't have his flank
Yeah,
in
sorry.
to
there?
automatically do it.
You confirm that's a critical.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
So if
sorry.
you go to the modifiers, which is the little circle with the squares around it, you can open that, and there'll be a button that says critical. If you click on that, it'll highlight it, and then your next attack roll will be a critical hit for the damage.
Wait, what? Where?
Modifiers?
The top, yeah, the top right, the thing that looks like a circle with the brackets around it. If you click that, it
Looks
opens the
like a targeting
modifiers
reticle.
window.
Oh, okay. And then critical.
And if you highlight the critical damage button down there, like if you click it once, it'll highlight it, and that makes your next attack automatically be a crit.
Blam!
Nice.
damage.
Ooh, but the damage wasn't
Nice.
typed, so... Or short swords are piercing, so I guess that's correct. Okay.
Yeah, they're piercing. It's correct.
I was thinking daggers
did
are
do damage.
slashing and piercing. Or if you get a gladius instead of a short sword.
Yeah.
They do
Let's see.
slashing.
This thing's original target was Leon. And it doesn't quite know what pain is. It's kind of mindless. It's gonna 5-foot step over here and try to bite Leon again. It wants the little gnome.
How
It's like,
dare you.
that food looks caliente.
Yeah. Rawr, miss.
Alright.
This one's happy to attack Kane though. And they're too dumb to flank.
Yeah.
They don't know how to do that. Oh, it hit. It slams you for 5. I'm on.
I'm going to 5-foot down into this flank and pull out a dagger in my other hand. So I'm pulling out a cold iron dagger. Do I gotta hit a button here for this? I don't even know. Aha, here we go. Okay, cold iron dagger. Single attack. I forgot to put the flank bonus, but I'm pretty sure a 7's still gonna miss.
Yep, that
But
misses. Now
I'm
back to
providing
the
a flank now.
you are now back to the Slayer of Undead, Freedom. Yeah, paladins like clerics are undead killing machine.
Oh yeah. Let's target. I don't. I don't get flank partners, but that's fine. um.
Hey, I flanked. It moved
yeah.
out of the flank though.
Yeah. This. It's dead anyways.
Blam, a hit.
Bam.
It's dead.
And then I'll 5-foot
Nice.
step here.
Okay.
I don't know what's in this room. What do I see behind me? So I'm not like surprised.
Yeah, you
Oh,
have dark
what do you
vision.
see down there?
So even if my light doesn't reach down there, you should still be able to see it around there.
It looks like a wall, so I'm not sure if there's a wall right there.
Oh yeah.
You
It's like
start
a
to
shelf
see
or something.
shelves. Yeah, shelves with
What's right
what
here?
with like books and well more rubbish on them right now.
What's directly behind me right here?
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
It's another zombie. No.
Oh, you held control down while you did that. And is this room?
Yeah.
Can I see all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And yes, that is a sarcophagus.
Eh.
Cool.
He doesn't think of anything of it. At least, not yet.
Yeah.
Nah,
Okay.
there's just a lich lord just sitting
The
in there.
zombie's dead. This zombie's still kicking, and it's going to attack you, Freedom.
Okay.
But it's entangled. It's all goopy and gluey, so it has more problems. Yep, it doesn't hit. Leon, it's your turn.
Alright, so we have one zombie in front of us. And it looks like... Are Zombie 5 and Zombie 2 dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Zombie 3 next to Kane still alive?
Yup.
Yep, it's still going.
I'll just try to attack this one right in front.
With what?
I pull out a dagger,
Oh shit.
and I try to
Yeah,
slash him.
the melee casters. This is what low-level Pathfinder is all about. You hit
Oh
it,
yeah.
Woo!
deal your slashing damage.
Oh
you deal
yeah.
damage to it. 1 point of damage, slashing damage.
I shout on guard and
You showed
deal
that zombie.
an incredible amount of damage. I try to kneecap it.
Alright, Kane.
In
Hamstring
your
it.
mind,
That-
you're
I
doing
given you a
incredible amount of
flank.
Kane's gonna
If you wanna
attack the one
attack
that we're
four-
fighting.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Get him. Yeah.
Yep. You
Damn
do
it.
no damage.
I guess it'd be
Resist
kind of
appears
hard to judge how much damage you've actually done to a zombie, because they're already, like, all fuckered up,
Yeah,
right?
because they're already like...
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Eat the gnome. It misses. This one wants to eat the orc. And it misses. They're just kind of flailing around right now. Alright, Amon, it's your turn.
Alright. Round 2.
Oh yeah.
We're going for it.
I softened him up for you.
Yeah,
You
we
did
got this. Take that.
You did 2
Oh
damage.
damn.
You guys are chipping away at it. Freedom.
Oh, this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and attack it.
Oops, cut him down to size. Ah, the
Oh.
one.
No.
Let's see if it ones or it's gonna 20 you back.
Oh.
Nope, and it misses. Alright, back to the top, Leon.
Alright, so this thing is proving to be a bit more hectic, so let's see. Do I
Zombies
have...
are... They are like little flesh walls.
Yeah. Does Kane have another dagger or weapon on his person that is like a slashy sort of weapon?
He does, but I think Kane's gonna do something else.
Okay, then I guess Leon will just try to take another attack on it.
We can coordinate this telepathically, people. As
Oh
well.
yeah, Kane's
Not that
gonna
it
try to
matters
grab
as
it.
much.
Oh.
We can-
Oh, it's a one.
That's right, I'm
Revenge of the
just taking
ones.
the ones for you guys.
Kane, it's your turn.
Oh, me too.
Kane's gonna grab the zombie.
Alright, you try to
Roll
grapple
wolfing
it.
it now.
It's gonna provoke though, right?
It will provoke.
That's fine.
Ah,
Missed.
the hell. This whole round just sounds like swoosh, swoosh, swoosh.
And he'll after he does that,
And it
he'll drop
misses.
his sword.
Alright, you drop the sword.
Alright. Why are you dropping the sword?
You trying to grab it did like get its attention now, and it might as well keep flailing in your direction. It tries to grab you
Alright.
again. Or tries to attack you again. And it misses. Zombie number 3 is gonna attack you. Oh, we got it. We got damage through, boys. Bam, a slam. They do kinda hit hard. I'm on.
We're not provoking anymore. So move down here. So Leon's providing me a flank, and
Yeah, caster flank.
we're gonna go for this again. No.
Oh, the ones! No, freedom. Man, there's so many ones from you guys.
Yeah. Ooh.
The game hates you.
We
You
hit.
got it, freedom. Roll the damage. Roll good. Yeah, there we go. Dad zombie.
Nice. Sequel to Mom Zombie, Dad Zombie.
Yep. Do you want a 5-foot? Or is that your turn?
Yeah, if I don't see anything more in this room, I'll 5-foot step back up here.
Okay. Leon.
I continue my impressive barrage of slashes.
Yeah. Practice your Roberto swings.
Oh, I didn't add the flank. Would a 13 have hit?
Yes, that does.
Alright.
Roll the damage. Hey, you do 2 damage to it. Alright. It's looking
Nice.
pretty... It's losing more flesh. Kane.
Kane will reach in, grab his dagger, and try to attack it.
Okay. Ooh, that's a hit.
Nice.
Roll the damage. Will Kane down the zombie?
Oh, it's not typed as slashing.
Uh,
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. That's okay, we'll just add the damage here to it. The 4 is enough to kill it.
Nice.
You down it. Right
Woo.
before its turn. Cut down in its prime. This zombie will attempt to avenge it. It lunges forward at you and misses. It's in a corner too. I'm on.
I'm gonna drop my.
You don't want to block freedom?
No, I'm gonna drop my dagger, and I'm gonna try to acid splash it.
Alright.
Uh,
You got a somewhat clear shot.
Yeah, no cover at least.
That's enough. That's hell enough. Their touch is awful. You erode some of the zombie. Freedom.
Ew, that's burnt from acid and fire.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh, critical.
Woo!
Yes. Oh,
What?
it's not enough to kill it, but it's a
Oh,
heavy
man.
hit.
A
little bit low
hit,
roll
a
there.
palpable hit.
I cut
You were
both
so
its
close
arms
to
off.
dropping it.
Now it doesn't have any.
Yeah, it doesn't have any arms, but it's still trying to slam with its head.
Yeah. I'm like, dang it! I thought that would work, but oh.
It's a headbanging zombie now. Alright, Leon.
I move over and I try to slam.
Alright, go for it. Try to slash it. Try to stab it. Actually, no,
I'm
slash it.
encouraged.
You don't want to stab it.
Yeah,
Oh, look at that. Roll the damage.
I'm encouraged by freedom success.
Yay.
You did it.
Mixed
Yay.
It
damage.
was 1
I
point
did-
away from dying. You guys
I
did
stand
it.
on
Yeah.
top of it.
Hmm.
Alright, we're
strike
out
a
of
victory
combat.
pose.
Good job, everybody. We're probably gonna wrap
Yeehaw.
up here.
Yeah.
So,
Sounds-
Alright.
let me go calculate experial.
Freedom will say though,
Yeah, I
like,
think
why is
eventually
there all of a
Kane's gonna
sudden
get
dead in here?
Somebody left it here.
You think there's a necromancer?
What
here?
type of like clothes are
Probably.
these undead wearing?
Funny that you should ask. You take a look at their clothing, Kane, or at least what's left of them, and you notice that they are wearing burnt noble's clothing.
Oh no.
Well, I was hoping it was Asmodean.
No.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
We have missing people right now? Nobles? Missing nobles?
Yeah, Rexus's family.
Is there any
Parents.
signet rings on any of the hands? Or anything?
Freedom, you check it, and it's like you're looking for them, and maybe to your like, you didn't want to find them, but baked into their fingers, you find that 2 of the zombies have baked into their fingers signet rings.
Ugh. Yeah. It's bad news.
Do you have knowledge nobility?
No.
Would knowledge local
I do.
work?
No, I need knowledge nobility.
Not a good roll though, but
Not a good roll, but you have enough of a bonus to know from being in Kintargo that these are Victicora signet rings.
Aw.
well,
Then
we
I'll
at
do
least have to get these back to
prayers.
Rexus.
And try to nicely lay them in a order, you know, I guess in this room, because we're
Seems
Not leaving
Rexus's
yet.
suspicions were correct.
Tis a tragedy. Hopefully, none of these were his mother. We can only hope.
so it'll probably take me like several minutes to lay them orderly and say some prayers.
Mm-hmm. During that time, I guess I'll look around, sarcophagus room, see if there's anything of significance. But if that's gonna trigger like a whole nother thing, if we could just
Yeah.
wait until next session.
We're gonna end the session here.
All right, we'll
So
just
that
hold
way
off
we
on that
give
then.
Zerdurium hopefully time to get in here. Next time, I asked him if he was all right, but I didn't get any response, so I don't know what was going on his end. It must have been something impromptu and
Yeah.
probably a little hectic.
Hopefully,
Right.
yeah, hopefully he's all right, and maybe he'll be able to tell us about it tomorrow. Hopefully.
Yeah. Let me give you guys your experience.
Alright.
You guys get a good chunk. There was a lot of combat. You guys have found the part of the AP with combat.
Woohoo!
Yeah, we found the dungeon.
Found the dungeon.
I like it. It's
Yep.
stuff that I don't have to like morally decide whether or not to do what we're doing. I just know
Well, the beginning, like,
what I need
yeah,
to do.
deciding with like the imp was nice. I liked that part.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I'm also glad that whatchamacallit, that you guys did have the contract by the time combat was going to break out, because man, fighting that thing is pretty annoying.
Oh yeah, you'd go invisible. I wouldn't. I
Yeah,
can't
it's
do
like
anything.
fighting the Quasit and Rise of the Ruin Lords.
Mhm.
Yep.
Now,
You had a way to just instantly get rid of it without having to deal
yeah,
with its swarms and stuff.
yeah. If I don't end up getting like dominated by it, basically, or suggestion, I think was actually what I got hit by. But
Yeah, it was a suggestion.
yeah, if I don't get hit by something like that, I can always put like see invisibility on like our paladin, which makes it a lot easier.
Mhm.
That would have been a pretty good
Um,
move. I think Freedom would have. Well, Freedom was
yeah,
going to destroy it.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah, and then alternatively, the other way you deal with something like that is when it pops out, you just run up and grapple it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So the
If
fact
you
they
can
can
get to it,
fly,
it was flying over
yeah, the fact
water.
they can fly makes it a lot harder.
It
So,
kind of
yeah,
actually had a little bit of a terrain advantage.
Yeah.
yeah, and that's like one of the
Yeah,
things
Alright.
that
that's
always
good.
gonna have that terrain advantage unless you figure out about the contract.
Yep. Alright, so that was good. Hope you guys had fun. That's session for
Well,
tonight, and I'll see you guys next week for Hell's Rebels and Pluto and Secret tomorrow for Mummy Maker.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
Kane will take